It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
All right, God bless each and every one of you guys. It's on where I know it's on. I got you. God bless each and every one of you guys. It is a motivational Monday. It is Monday, May the 9th, 2022. It is 1 minute after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny J, Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. God bless you guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We truly appreciate you guys for tuning in. The chat room is open. Please call in 570-982-6950. Broadcasting live, iHeartRadio, radio.com. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you. ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com as well. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you guys on a motivational Monday on all major podcast platforms. We appreciate you. We're on YouTube this morning, too. Go to our YouTube page if you don't mind. Like and subscribe to our page, and you get notified when we go live 7 a.m. Thank you so much. Also, we're on social media this morning as well on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page, like our page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team page, and you get notified when we go live as well over there. Special shout out to the show. It's syndicated by Comedy World Network. We appreciate you guys over there as well. Thank you. And join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group on a motivational Monday. We truly appreciate you guys. We are back. So check this out. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you. Good morning. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have a great show for you today. We are going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. You do not want to miss that. Good morning, Barbi.
Good morning, Senny. Good morning, Shawn. Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 44 degrees. Today's high is going to be 68, and it's going to be a clear and beautiful day. In Stroudsburg, 42, 69 for the high, clear and sunny as well. It is 47 degrees in Newark, New Jersey, clear and sunny, and 69 will be the high. 46 in New York City. 68 will be the high, partly cloudy this morning, but it's going to be clear by noon, and the rest of the day should be very pleasant and beautiful. In Atlanta, it's 54 degrees, 76 for the high and clear, 73 in Miami, 84 for the high and partly cloudy. In Chicago, it is 57 degrees, 73 will be the high, partly cloudy and quite windy. In Los Angeles, it is 54 degrees. It's going to be a beautiful and sunny day. 67 will be the high. 54 in Louisville, clear, and 81 for the high. In Rochester, it is 39 degrees. 67 will be the high, and it's going to be a clear and beautiful day. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Thank you so much, Barbi Cologne. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. And one thing that we have here, we are super excited to be back, that we have the morning buzz, guys. And there's one thing that we could guarantee on this show each and every morning, Monday through Friday, your head will be buzzing. So you stay tuned for the morning buzz. Get your beverage ready. Get ready for the morning buzz. Also like and share it. And we're super excited about that. Senny, what else you got?
We're also going to have front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally. So stick around for that.
Yes, there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys stay tuned.
All right, thank you guys so much. We truly appreciate you at 5 minutes after the hour. We are back after 2 weeks. We appreciate all you guys for watching our reruns if you watch that, or if you guys are super excited that we're back. I know we are, so thank you so much. First of all, I want to wish everyone in the chat room, and first of all, the ladies, Senny and Barbi Cologne, happy Mother's Day to both of you. And even though it's the day after Mother's Day.
you, Sean.
And to all your mothers and all your families and everybody out there, and to the ladies in the chat room as well, and all the fellas and everybody, happy Mother's Day the day after. Now, Senny, we're going to jump into this thing real quick before I start going on my little rants in the morning. We're going to get into some entertainment news because obviously we haven't been around, so there's a lot going on. So we wanted to start the show a little early. We usually start a little bit after 7:15, but we're going to start, right now so we can get into the show and get into what we do. So put a number 1 in the chat room if you're glad we're back, and put a number 2 in the chat room if you think you're not glad we're back. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're happy that we're back, and put a number 2 if you're not. Senny, God bless you. Good to see you. What's going on over there, Senny? What you got?
Yes. Well, yeah, Sean, it is good to be back. I'm going to start the news off, unfortunately, entertainment news, with a death. Controversial relationship personality, Kevin Samuels. His death was reported a couple of days ago, and it's caused quite a stir online. YouTuber Kevin Samuels was reportedly found dead on May 5th. According to the Atlanta Police Department, Kevin was with a woman he met that day who then spent the night with him. The woman told officials Samuel said he was dealing with chest pains, which is when she called 911, who then came and discovered him unresponsive. He was 57 years old. Kevin Samuels was known for his commentary on modern dating, which often involved denigrating women and championing conservative ideas around gender roles. In a widely circulated clip before he died from a April live stream, Samuel said that single women over 35 were leftovers. Kevin Samuels identified as an image consultant. He had more than 1.2 million Instagram followers and another 1.4 million on YouTube. He first achieved his notoriety by posting fragrance reviews on his YouTube account, and in recent years he was known for his lengthy live streams where he would field questions from audience members on his YouTube channel. Information about the woman that he was with has came out. Her name is Hortensia Alcantara, and supposedly she is she's of Hispanic descent. She is a curvaceous woman, which led people to go off on social media about the type of woman that he was dealing with. Currently, it is rumored that his family is putting up a GoFundMe account.
Not a GoFundMe.
They are saying that he is currently in debt, so he might not have enough money for his funeral. So that's all speculation. It's all the things that they're getting together. Also, when his death came out, it was released on social media first. Certain big sites like TMZ or the Shade Room, things like that, even though these are blogs, they usually, are reporting these deaths first, and it came from an unknown blog site. And so there was speculation if he was even dead. But his mother did confirm it the next day that he was the one who had passed away.
All right.
So,
well, it's all right. Here's the deal with this. Whether and I'll start up by saying Senny was a Kevin Samuels hater. So is a lot of folks. Hold on, hear me. So is a lot of folks, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with hating. There's people that there's people that hate me. There's people that hate me.
Don't let everybody blood pressure.
There's people that hate me in the streets, and it's nothing wrong with that. And it's nothing wrong with someone articulating their opinions about any kind of subject matters online, because that's what this is all about. And the fortunate thing about a Kevin Samuels type is, he did rock the boat. He did have some strong opinions. A lot of them I've totally disagreed with, and he angered a lot of black women with his narrative on how he sees black women in America, which Some of it to me was very funny. So he got on men too. There's been some episodes where he got on men.
Not
now,
as much as he was degrading
now,
women,
well, of
though.
course he's going to degrade the women, but he has gotten on men and talked about men. And so the problem with this, the problem that I'm having with this, with Kevin Samuels, is the fact that, of course, he passed away. May he rest in peace. And our condolences go out to his family. A lot of people was happy he died online. And I'm like, wait a minute. I could see Barbie Cologne if you have an internal issue with someone personally, and you're looking and they drop dead. You're like, I'm glad they dropped dead. That makes sense to me.
Not glad they dropped dead.
That happened one time with people. That happened before. That happened before in my life. So I ain't gonna get into that. So
speak on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Who was it, Sean?
Let's hear that story,
somebody
Sean.
dropped that, and it was like hallelujah. But I kind of get that on a personal level.
Right. If you knew him personally,
I kind of get that. No, a lot of us didn't know Kevin Samuels personally. Okay, I'm not betting my life on it, but I don't think none of us. I don't know him. I don't think none of these young ladies know him. Right. So even though he had terrible opinions about black women, he did.
Terrible.
Terrible. To celebrate that he died is another issue. Like, but what's worse? What's worse, everyone? Him criticizing black women or black folks celebrating that he died? That didn't have any connection to him.
It was crazy, Sean.
Like what is this world coming to?
Yeah.
Like, are we really that polarized? Like, do we really don't care? And then they didn't even, forget about the days of notifying your family first when your loved ones are dead. It's over.
Out the window.
It's over. Someone recently passed away that's in my circle. I ain't say nothing until it all comes out from
That's
the
how it's
family.
supposed to be.
So now you got this guy. I mean, you live by the sword, die by the sword. He was an internet giant, so I guess the internet broke the news first that he passed away.
Right.
And then, but for the people that are out there in all these, and with Senny and Barbi and I was talking earlier before the show about these clubhouses and all these other places, these people are sitting here glorifying a man who had chest pains and died, okay? And I don't know, he had a heart attack.
They're saying, I'm sorry, it was post-coital heart attack.
Okay.
They're saying after they had sex.
And then Barbie Cologne hits home for me. Listen, he's 57. I'm 57.
Damn.
Okay, I'm most likely I won't die with no curvaceous, voluptuous woman next to me. I'm married.
Well, she's curvaceous. She curvaceous.
That's right.
Yeah.
You just look. You know her. That's all.
Yeah, I know this woman.
Right.
So I don't want to
Quite well
die
at that.
with some woman that I just met like 2 hours ago and then fall out. I think that's very embarrassing.
Very
Fell right
embarrassing.
on top of her.
Fell right on top of. Like, come on, Kevin. Like, Kevin, why you going out like that, son?
I guess that's the best way to go out for a man, right? How he died?
He was on them pills. Don't get too strenuous, Sean.
Well, I always say when I fall out, I would love to fall out on stage performing, not falling out in my wife's vagina. Now,
if you're gonna go, man, as well go.
Folks, let's stop this. Let's try to the best of our abilities. And I'll ask Senny. She gave us the story. Thank you. God bless you. So, Senny, when the news broke that Kevin Samuels passed away, was there just a morsel of remorse, like, oh wow, he passed away, or was it just like, that's what he get? How did you feel about that? And be honest, it's fine because the internet is buzzing on the fact that people were celebrating his death. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people?
I mean, I didn't see.
My God, his opinions were horrible. Mm-hmm. But why you gotta glorify his death?
Right.
When I was scrolling, it was just murmurs. So I was like, is he really dead? I was like, why isn't he responding? But then after, like, I didn't see nothing, I was like, why wouldn't he respond to this? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't believe it at first. But then, when I found out, later on that it was confirmed that he really did die, I was like, oh, wow. Like, I wondered what he died from. But I didn't. I mean, I don't think about Kevin Samuels and what he says. This man got a degree in chemical engineering. He's not a relationship expert. He's just, a YouTube personality that got the notoriety. It is true. He did start off his podcast being more men-centered. But of course, you start talking about women, it's gonna make you, all this. I think more people are just happy that his rhetoric is not pushed anymore.
Wow.
I don't think it's that they're glad he's dead.
Senny, they said
No,
online
was-
that they're glad
Well,
that
I
he's
don't-
dead.
He did, right.
So what are you talking about? Barbi,
Well, that's horrible.
Senny.
I mean, that's horrible. But people are not connected to these people, right? Because we don't know them. So, everybody's a keyboard warrior. They don't care what they say about these people.
Again, so we have no compassion towards anyone, even
I have
regardless.
compassion.
Regardless,
The internet has no compassion. The
regard-
interwebs have no compassion.
But Barbi, when you found out that he passed
we
away,
know
what
that.
was your thought?
I was just like, well, damn, wow, that's crazy. I wonder how he died.
Right.
My exact words.
Okay,
Right.
so and then
I wonder how he died.
and then folks, man, like boy, you kick a man or a woman when they down. Then here come the internet, which I say each and every time, 35% of it is not true. And a lot of y'all glorify the internet, especially my beloved conspiracy theorists, because that's a playground for you. The internet is a playground for the conspiracy theorists to sit there and hold hands and happily walk through this conspiracy lane. Now they go with, hey, man, he was broke. He's going to start a GoFundMe. But black folks, we always say it in a judgmental way. They're going to set up a GoFundMe. Why Kevin get a GoFundMe account? What's up with his finances? Regardless, the man, he's still, regardless of his financial situation, the man has a family. He has a mother.
I think it's you
This
so
guy-
popular. You don't have life insurance, my boy.
I know, I understand that, but still, the man, let his family deal with that. Why do we gotta kick? They ain't got life insurance. Of course, he probably didn't have life insurance.
I mean, but it's kind
There's
of
a lot of
everybody's
people-
business.
a
At
lot
this
of
point,
people-
you asking everybody for money, Sean.
A lot of
So,
people
you know.
don't have life insurance, and get you some life insurance if you
Get some
don't.
life insurance,
But my
y'all.
whole thing is, he
Get
should
up
have
punished.
had it. So you go from celebrating his death to now questioning his finances. The man is dead. He's not going to be appearing on YouTube anytime soon.
Never again.
Okay, so the man is dead. The
not
man,
alive in
the man
person
is in a
anyway.
position where we all ultimately will be and need to be respected.
Yeah.
But we don't even respect death. You don't even respect death because you so into your likes. You so into the social media. You so into the internet that we have stuff. Right, listen, why don't we just cancel death? Because you don't respect it no
You
more.
can't cancel death, baby.
And you don't
Sorry.
respect death until your punk ass die.
That's what's gonna come to everybody.
Okay? So why don't we get back into some trendy situation and start respecting death?
Yeah, I kind of
Because of what he said. The guy was, I totally disagree with all his views. And to say that women over 35 that are baby mothers are leftovers is horrific to say.
And I just said, what was
Who
he?
says
Wasn't
that?
he married and divorced twice? Okay.
Are you saying it for the likes, Kevin?
Damn
Well,
his
Kevin.
livestock, Sugarfoot.
Well, Kevin, if you're saying it for the likes, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know how many more new followers you're gonna get. In memory of your page, may you rest in peace, and my condolences again. But everybody, it's a bigger story than that, Senny, before you get to the next story. Yeah. Let's get back to some basic respect.
Human decency. It's because of human decency.
Let's get back to respecting
Shoot.
life. You guys, you think you're immortal out here? There's going to be some prayer emojis soon for all of us.
Right. Prayer
You better
emoji,
walk that
visual.
walk and talk that talk.
More
And you better
GoFundMes.
humble yourself down, even though Sydney's right. She reported a few months ago, we got the metaverse. Yeah, we'll go there and park, but you'll be dead.
That's
You're
what
going
you're
to be dead.
saying.
Right.
You're going to be dead.
Sean wants a metaverse for the dead.
I can't wait for the metaverse, because that's where I'll be down the road.
Okay.
In memory. I'll be right up in there with everybody else. At least that might be some kind of heaven that's proven for me. Because a lot of y'all say y'all in heaven, and I've had no proof of that. Now, one person that came back from heaven and said, Sean, everything's cool, or hell.
Right, you better not want
What
to
else
go
you
to
got,
hell. That.
Respect the dead, man. Respect death. What's wrong with you people? Senny, he died at 57. I'm 57.
57.
57.
And he looked like he was all right.
Well,
pretty
he was kind
fit.
of, yeah, a little.
What
yeah.
happened? It's them pills.
Nah,
he was,
some-
he was on that
it's-
Viagra or
yeah.
whatever.
Or whatever it is, whatever we want. Listen,
Calm
go
down,
out there.
sir.
Go out there and walk 5 miles a day. Dude, try to stay healthy.
The whole color
Because
purple.
when that chest pain come, that's why Barbie
you
Cologne.
got me.
Should have
That's
been having sex with some intention.
that's why Barbie Cologne. God has blessed me. I'm married to a nurse. We got a defibrillator in the house.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got somebody that can probably revive me. Yes, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That Kevin, you made a bad choice on that one.
No, she was a nurse.
Oh yeah, she
She
was.
was?
She
Yeah,
was a
she
nurse.
was a nurse.
She did do the.
did
She started
CPR.
CPR till they got
Until
there.
they got there.
Oh well, then. Well, it was just time for you to
It
meet
was
Jesus,
just his
Kevin.
time, right? It was his time, baby. It was his
57
time.
years old.
And that's why
Right.
people were saying stuff online.
What are they saying? What are they saying? And what?
That's why they were saying it was time for you to go.
Right.
Talking that mess.
God was like, all right, now let me
God don't
sit
like
you.
ugly Kevin.
He ain't too fine about the pretty either, girl.
So,
right?
are you saying that he didn't have a black woman with him?
I
She was
mean,
she was Hispanic.
She was Hispanic. All right, that's our cousins, so it's the same thing. Black and Hispanic, we the same people.
cousins.
We
Kareem
the same.
Williams said
Our
that gas
distant.
station pill.
those stackers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the ones with the B on it and the hornets.
When it
Yeah,
first
better be careful,
Men,
baby.
stay away from them things.
Right.
when it first came out, it was the gorilla pill, and I tried it a couple of times. I was like, oh hell no, I can't do this.
Had
Yeah.
me peeing orange for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't go, do they still sell them pills in the gas station? Oh, okay.
They do.
All right, there
They
you
do.
go.
I've seen them.
I don't think.
Oh.
Well, maybe Kevin might have.
They're
had
like
one.
up there with like the
Chips.
Yeah.
And the cigarette.
Right, they're right up there.
They're right
And
there front.
grab them real quick. Just take a peek over. I'm sure y'all seen them.
In the front.
I know, fellas. I mean, I've taken them. Fellas, don't take that stuff. That's the go.
Go get the real.
Especially
Go
if you haven't had kids yet.
Right.
Go get the real stuff.
Oh, who was that? Ralph was talking about Cameron. Cameron had came out with that pink horsepower or whatever, something like
yeah.
that. Stay away from that
Yes,
stuff.
Dan. What else you guys say? And rest in peace, Kevin. Jesus, I mean, God, my God, everybody. The man is eternally sleepy like Biggie.
Not
and-
sleepy.
and-
Sleeping.
And you
That's not funny.
and you can't. I don't know.
I know.
he said-
I'm sad. A loss of life. That's
No,
crazy.
y'all don't care. Y'all don't
I'm not
care.
sad.
I do. It
No,
was
no.
sad.
Wait a
No,
Sorry,
no, no.
Kevin.
You all Barbie Cologne.
I
don't care.
never-
Wait, did you not see my post?
I respect that.
What was your
About
post,
it.
girl?
I said that
Which
'cause
one
I
of your
saw-
47 posts?
Shut up, Sean. I saw many people laughing about him dying and said and I said you should not laugh about death because it could have been you.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Wait a minute now. No.
Nah,
I
see, that's what I'm
respect
saying.
that.
Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Y'all people that laugh about him dying, you better watch it. You better watch it. Jesus will see. They hear all that.
life and death
Your
is held
Jesus.
in the power of your
Well,
tongue. So
you
that tongue
can-
got power.
I
Be
think
careful.
the main goal is that they were just. I want to know what these men are going to have to say now because it seemed like Kevin Samuels was a mouthpiece and a talking point for a lot of men. They felt like, they had a speaker for them or whatever. Because, I mean, in all essence, in social media world, I mean, Kevin Millie only had 1 million followers. I mean, that's not really a lot. But
Followers.
I mean, a lot of
Well,
followers. I mean,
1.7
usually
million?
like,
It's a lot of
15,
followers.
20 million. I mean, this wasn't running on
I mean,
CNN or
no.
nothing like
He
that
ain't
about Kevin
Beyonce,
Yeah, but
Samuels.
wait,
nobody. Come on.
But
No,
so
no.
I'm just saying for having only that many followers, a lot of women don't follow you because there was a lot of people that didn't know who he was
Yeah. A lot
at
of
the
people.
same time. But it seemed like a lot of men in our community really flocked to Kevin
And-
Samuels, and I think that was to the detriment a lot over these last 5 years that he's been really popular.
Yeah, but Senny, it's nothing wrong.
It's
Again,
really
he got-
changed the
he-
landscape of our dating pool, I feel like, when you have somebody like and I mean, a lot of men are saying, like, he was telling the truth. Women just can't handle the truth. And I was like, I don't think that that's what it is, because I think he was very divisive
Very.
at the same time. Because you're saying things like, women, your leftovers after 35, but then you're not encouraging men to marry these women. Like,
again,
How are you trying to bring people together?
It
He
goes
was
back.
just creating disconnect.
No, it wasn't. Again,
really
it
was,
was
sure.
just an opinion of an individual. Whether you accept it or not, you
Yeah,
could have moved
Yeah, but
on.
he got a stronghold
and
on
it's
the
fine.
black
It's-
male
and-
community, and
and,
it was very toxic.
And there's a lot of strongholds in every type of community in the world. That doesn't. The Pope got a stronghold on a lot of people too.
I mean, that's
they got a
true.
Babylonian and a medieval laws on that side, and there's a lot of people that follow the
Yeah,
Pope.
but the
that
rhetoric
doesn't.
he was
But they're
that doesn't-
changing a lot of stuff
it-
too
the-
because they realize
The Catholic Church puts a lot of
but they realize that, and this Pope has trying to do a lot to change that because they understand the message
But-
and the power of them speaking to all these people.
I understand that, and that's why some people were. Listen, it's nothing wrong. Some people were Kevin Samuel fans. It's what it is. Some folks.
It's horrible. It's like having a whole bunch of Trump fans.
And some women.
It just
Right.
is toxic.
And some women were also supportive of him as well. So
mean, yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
it's-
foolish
it's-
ones, yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, not you, but I'm just saying there were women
foolish
who
ones, yeah.
there were women that was rocking with Kev. But one thing we do know about him. God bless him and may he rest in peace. You know, he always had that black suit on, so I guess he'd be wearing that. Senny, what you got?
Got the black dude.
I got a black suit ready. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be buried in a suit.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to be buried in?
I think I want to be cremated. I'm done.
Oh, no, we want to see you.
I don't want to be cremated.
Have a wake and we
Nah, I
can like
don't
look at your
wanna be-
face and be like,
I wanted
Damn,
to.
the heart.
I wanted to go do hold a traditional thing and be buried somewhere in Central Jersey because that's where black folks get buried for some reason.
Yeah, my family has a
Somewhere-
plot in Jersey.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
some
I don't know
whole bunch like
when
Jersey.
black folks, the hub of cemeteries for black folks, was in Central Jersey.
Yeah, 'cause
I thought about
that's where they
that.
are.
Yeah, that's what Central Jersey. I don't know. I don't know if that's in all of us insurance plan. But I think I'm gonna go the cremation right. I think that's
I
what
thought
I'm
about
leaning
that
toward.
too, though, Sean.
I'm thinking about that. That's just
No.
yeah, because a few folks
still
that
have a memorial,
a few
Cindy.
Yeah,
folks
that's
that
true.
a few folks that I know that passed away did the cremation route, and I thought it was cool. They sit up on the shelf and all that.
You want to sit on the shelf, or do you still, or do you want to be put in the ground still?
I think I want to be I think I want to be on the shelf. I think I want
Whose shelf?
put a number one chat room if you want to be cremated.
You
Put a
want
number two.
time to keep you on the shelf, or you want like your
Yeah.
kids to have some of you? Are you gonna split up
it
your ashes?
That's what
Okay.
made my ex-wife made my ex-wife rest in peace. God bless her. That's what happened with her. And then they took separate pieces of, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
with
mean
a
to say it
little
that way.
small
Little urns and
Yeah.
went around.
That's what they did with my dad.
God bless you. So I think I put a number one chat room if you're doing a cremation. Put a number two if you're not. I'm leaning right now towards cremation. It's also cost effective as well. I think
Way
you get
cheaper.
more bang for the buck with the insurance, and more money goes to the family, wife, and all that. I'm leaning towards that. I think my
So
wife
you're
wanted to
married
be.
for the one.
My wife wanted to get cremated too. What about you, Barbie? You going in the ground or you getting
I
cremated?
haven't quite decided yet. I've been more playing around. When I'm playing around, I've been more thinking about cremation as well.
That's right. You better think about it. Cindy, what's going on with you? What do you think? Ground? You want to be out there across the street in the Memorial Park? Because when you're in the cemetery, you're there so long. It's like being in a park.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I said I wanted to let my kids decide because they might want. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
Put a number one chat room if you want to get cremated or not. I think that maybe the traditional.
Or like if they wanted to, like, can they cremate half your body?
Girl,
And then like what if one of them wants to keep part of me and the other one wants to bury me?
Cindy.
I would be like, look, you can take like a leg or something, burn it, and you
I
can
think-
keep that,
I'm
and
gonna
then
do that.
you
I think it's all or nothing, baby.
They might charge you more for like half the body.
Right.
yeah, like
They
just
gonna-
take the lower
They're gonna
half
triple charge your kids, girl.
I believe.
because I don't know what I want.
I believe.
Should I ask them? They're 14 and 11.
You better get on that now.
But I'll tell you, it would be easier if you had everything in place, so they won't have to. They're already gonna be grieving.
Yeah,
It would be so much easier. For
but I
them.
could ask them.
Put a
now
number one in the
while
chat.
I'm alive.
Put a number one chat
Think they're
room.
too young?
Put a number one in the
Maybe a
chat
little bit.
room. Put a
Like
number one in the
traumatized.
chat. Hold on a second. Put a number one in the chat room if you want to be cremated. Put a number two if you don't. I'm going with the cremation. So, Cindy, you're up in the air. Barb, they're both up in the air.
Yeah, I need to
I'm
make a
think I'm going.
decision.
I think I'm going for the cremation thing. I'm done. Yeah, put me in that oven, burn me up, and split the pieces off. I'm not gonna feel it anyway. Cindy, what else you got?
W.M. Dixon said he wanted to be put inside a vibrator.
Okay, what else are they saying, in chat
They're
room?
doing that.
You
You can do that.
You can do that.
There's
and that-
somebody on Etsy
but
doing
that's-
that.
that's funny, but it's shout out to WM. That's
They're not
funny.
gonna be able to put
but
it
my
all
whole
in
thing is
there.
you have when
No,
you
they
get
gonna
cremated. When you get cremated, you have options.
Yeah.
So you could get
You have
like,
a lot of options.
Lot of
like
options.
when my ex-wife father died, they
Yeah.
cremated him, right?
Yeah.
And she wanted him to be home with her. So sure enough, the box was delivered too. They delivered him,
Yeah.
and the father sat on the shelf, and he just looked like a piece of furniture.
That's my dad. He, on
And
the
he
shelf.
you just look at it every once in a while, and it just became just an object on the shelf. And I mean to minimize that. It's just like, oh, there you go. She would look and go, hey, Dad, every once in a while, and that was it. So I think I kind of like that. That's cool.
I thought that was a
Okay,
little
yeah.
creepy.
Go ahead, Cindy. What else you got?
Yeah. We were talking.
Wait a minute. So what else are they saying in the chat room about the cremation part?
Vanetta said one, all of my kids can have a little piece of me.
Oh.
Beanie Green says she's getting cremated. Tell her kids to put her ashes with some seeds and plant me. I'll be with them forever. That's cute. I do
seeds
with a
and
lot
what?
of people.
So season what?
Plant her ashes with seeds so that she can grow. It's like a tree or plant a
Oh
flower. or
yeah,
something.
they have that like
And
a
they
tree
will
of
always
life.
be, with her.
That's nice.
Well, Beanie, that's
Very
not.
nice.
Yeah, that's
That is nice.
it's nice, but it's not. Like you don't continue to.
Put put a tree.
Nah,
put
when
a
you're
little
dead,
bench.
you're dead. The ashes,
Sure,
everything is
you
dead.
know what she's talking about.
There's no none of that. Go ahead. What else?
That ain't right,
W.M.
Sean.
What
Dixon
else he said?
said, I told y'all he said he wanted to be put in the vibrator. He said, yeah, he gonna call it last ride. Get off the internet.
That's funny. Last ride. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so what most folks want to be cremated.
Yeah, most people want to be cremated.
There you go. Cindy, what else you got? Yeah, I'm gonna do the cremation thing. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Oh.
We have a little, like, what you have? You have the go to the funeral home and have that the wake thing, the whole thing.
Or memorial.
Yeah, memorial. You go there, everybody's sitting, you laying down while you just sleeping, and then they take a look at you, and then they close the casket and then throw me in the oven. Go ahead, Cindy, what's next?
Yep, that's pretty much how it goes.
We ain't gotta take me to. We don't need that long ride to Central Jersey, because Lord knows how much that costs with the limousine service in the
Thousands.
funeral home. Probably costs $3,000 just
about
to
that.
transport your punk ass from Harlem down to Central Jersey.
Yeah,
Keep that money in your pocket.
it's about two.
The limo, how much?
per limo.
So Bobby, find out how much the casket limo is. What's going on?
I'm telling you, the
casket
casket.
What's
limo.
capo? Let's hear. Hey, listen, we all
Probably
gonna be
like
at what?
$2,000.
I bet you the casket
1,500.
limo.
That's
with
the starting
gas
price.
now. Yeah.
Just for the casket.
The casket in the limo ride is probably the most the expensive part of the whole situation.
Caskets be costing
Go ahead.
thousands of dollars.
I don't want a casket.
I'm weak.
And yeah, you got to pay more for the waterproof ones too. What difference does it make if I'm dead?
Like, 'cause water gonna get there regardless.
It doesn't matter.
Because
It's
you're
a
gonna
special
rot.
seal.
You're gonna rot faster. You
I don't
want.
wanna
You don't
rot.
want
You
to. You don't want to
dead.
do it
Who
like
cares?
that.
I don't
You
wanna
dead,
With the
rot.
girl.
water coming in and the
Right.
mold.
Right.
It's inhumane.
That's
You
it,
already
too. For somebody that's dead, right?
Right,
Go ahead.
right. You already going, baby.
You want to think about their afterlife care. Now,
City.
What else you got?
now y'all know I was reporting on Blac, Chyna, and the Kardashians.
Right.
When we left for break, they were in the heat of court battle, right? They had picked a jury. They were coming to court every day. It was crazy. Kim got dismissed early from the charges and everything like that. Well, it was released. Blac Chyna, she lost the $100 million defamation lawsuit against
Yeah.
their Kardashian Jenner family. She did then soon after announce her plans to fight the verdict with an appeal. Then she revealed her June booking with celebrity boxing. It looks like Blac Chyna took on another fight, though, this time with a woman named Sequoia King. Sequoia alleges a verbal argument with Chyna turned physical with a kick to her stomach by Chyna. Sources from the LAPD say a battery report was filed on May 6th, which lists Blac Chyna as a suspect. Police have launched a criminal investigation. Meanwhile, Sequoia has been telling her side of what went down with Chyna at the LA bar on Friday morning. So I'm assuming this past Friday. Apparently, Chyna was upset because she believed people were filming her. She then accused Sequoia of recording her, which Sequoia denies. Then Chyna allegedly took Sequoia's phone from her hand and slammed it on the floor. A photo shows an iPhone with a cracked screen and back. Afterwards, Sequoia says Chyna charged at her and kicked her in the stomach.
Oh.
At this point, Chyna's friends reportedly removed her from the situation and ushered her into a car. There is a video of the assault aftermath, which shows a crowd of people keeping Sequoia and Chyna apart in the parking lot. Multiple conversations are heard in the video, including screams and Blac Chyna seemingly denying the attack. Sequoia has taken to her personal Facebook page to detail what she said went down. After recounting the assault, she shared what she liked to gain from this situation, which she said, "Stop doing drugs, sis. It's not a good look. I have been disrespected yet still remained humble. It's not about the money. I just want a new phone, and she has to be held responsible for her actions." Exclamation point. She put 4 of them. Moving forward, I will take all measures to make sure she is not able to do any more bodily harm to anyone else. Another 4 exclamation points. Also, to the auntie who pulled out a gun, shout out to you too. Boo.
Oh.
There was a physical fight.
Yeah, Shawn,
At
physical
bar.
altercation.
Oh, wow.
I guess it was some type of scuffle. I haven't looked at the video.
Hold on, Shane, before you go to your next story, I'm going to get into that. Back to the caskets. So in the chat room, they're saying that you could buy the casket out of Costco's.
Costco sell caskets.
Go,
Walmart, Sam's Club.
go. See how much. See how much are
Oh,
they?
yeah, they cheap.
See how much a casket?
I want to see how much casket costs.
I think it's like
Now,
$1,000.
it's $1,000 for a casket. It gotta
Yeah,
be
at
waterproof.
Costco, I think.
Waterproof?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's.
Bobby,
waterproof.
find if you don't mind. Find out what's going on. Now, Cindy.
Barbie got
But
a
now,
Costco app.
Cindy. Right, and do you get
You
a
know she
discount
love
on the
to save a
Costco?
coin.
If you, and
You
right.
gotta be a member.
Right, you gotta be a member.
Right, you
It's
gotta be a member.
cheaper.
You gotta be a member,
It
and
is cheaper
let's
if
see
you,
if you're a member. All right, Cindy. So Blac Chyna, we kind of knew that this lawsuit had no legs to stand on anyway.
Yeah, they have
hold on a
them.
second, Barb. It had no lawsuit. It had no leg to stand on with Blac Chyna. With this lawsuit, and for her to go out there and fight somebody else, another
She
young
probably
lady.
was going out to have drinks because she was upset about this case.
Yeah,
Because it all happened within days of each other.
Yeah,
Right.
it sure did. And Blac Chyna, listen, you're fine as hell, and you're reckless with the mouth. Move
You
on
only
with
got your kids on Sunday.
You got your kid on
Come
Sunday.
on, girl.
Like you got a great,
Girl,
you got
get together.
you have a great life, young lady. Like you're in the airport, you barely can articulate yourself, which means you probably have unbelievable vagina. I understand that, but just go on and stop fighting your grown ass women. Stop doing everything for the likes. Barbie, what's going on with the
You can get a casket. It's called the President Casket by Prime on Costco's website for $1,100. Well, $1,149.99.
Is it waterproof?
Does it say any
Yeah, we're gonna see right now.
details about it? That's
It
nice.
is.
Now, if you go to
Now-
now, hold on before you forget. Now, no wonder, Cindy, this is a subculture with funeral homes. Are they getting their caskets? Hear me out. At Costco's, right, and marking up the prices for us beloved black folks and white folks, whatever. Are they getting their caskets at $1,000 a pop?
Hey.
Then you come with your insurance policy. I'm just throwing it out there, and then they put the pricing in the casket, which is $1,000, and they mark that up to $3,000. I don't know. And
If they were smart, they would.
yeah, but if funeral homes, if you doing that, you've been exposed. Because what if I get my own casket
You can.
and then go to the funeral home and say, listen, you
They
can
have
take
it
that.
shipped right to the casket.
You can have that out. We could deduct that bill.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can.
and any warranties on the casket. I want my casket with a warranty.
But Shawn, remember
I
when
don't
we
think they sell warranties because I
why not?
ain't gonna know if it's doing what
They
it's
gotta
supposed
dig
to be doing.
they
You
gotta
gonna
dig
dig
a
it
neighbor
up?
up. Bobby, find out if we got a warranty.
But Shawn,
I want a warranty on my
remember when
casket.
we
Go ahead.
went to that funeral home like 3 years
We
ago?
did go.
And we asked her about those caskets, and she said that they weren't as durable. She said that they have had people that
lied.
got in those caskets, and like when they're going to like pick up the casket, like the handle falls off or stuff like that, or it comes like cracked
Senny.
or not look so. But she might have just been trying to throw shade.
Right.
Exactly.
on
That's
them,
what I was
but
to say. You know they're gonna do
Because
that.
they all
like-
get their caskets from the same
That's
daggone
right.
place.
Or maybe
That's what she said.
maybe they do get, maybe they have better caskets. But now we live in the times now when we do our research. We could go online, we could find information, we could find products that we want, and we can get a better price so we can get our own casket. So what's wrong with that? Whether if the handle fall off, okay, I save myself $3,000. What do I care if my handle falls off on my casket?
Get some
I'm
glue.
dead. I'm dead.
Some
I don't
glue.
care.
Sean, you don't want your handle falling off at your funeral. Come on.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody talking about you. Look at Sean. Can't even get it.
Sean got that Costco casket with the receipt on it. and Chyna, Blac Chyna. Actually, women hate you, especially these two in here. I love you. I love you.
How you saying that we hate
I-
all the time?
I love because you
I don't
always
even think about Blac
you always
Chyna.
keep insinuating the Sunday. You only got the kid on Sunday, and there's nothing wrong
because
with
how
that.
because how you mess up the bag that bad? You have
Right.
two multi-millionaire men. One is a Kardashian. Like, girl, you supposed to be in the show. Like, you missing out on all type of coins.
She's too crazy.
Because you're reckless with the mouth, and you're not
Right.
even getting child support. She could at least be getting. Kelly Clarkson is paying her man $45,000 a month
Thank
in
God.
child support, and she has primary
I'm just about to
custody.
say, he don't even have primary
And
custody. She
you,
does.
You can't even get any child support.
Barbie Cologne, could you find
How
out?
do you mess up that bag, Blac Chyna? That bad.
Barbie, can you find out the reviews on the casket? See what I want.
I feel
Wait,
sorry for the
there are
girl.
reviews.
Because hear me out. Hear me
She
out.
needs to try and have another celebrity baby.
Barbie,
No,
hear me
she
out.
needs
Hear
to
me
give
out.
a
Hear me
better
out.
mom to the two she had already.
Barbie, hear me out. Hear me out with this. Hear
Only
me out
on
with this.
Sundays.
So check this out. So the average regular funeral was about 10,000, 15,000.
About 10.
Let's say 10.
Yeah, about 10.
Let's say 12. Let's go bump it up to 12
Okay,
because of
give it
COVID.
12. Right,
Right?
because of COVID.
So if I give me a
Right.
Costco casket for 1,100,
That's the cheapest one. They have something
that's
like
fine.
2,000,
1,100,
yeah.
1,100, right? 1,100, right? And because I don't know if the funeral home's gonna rent a casket. Because I say if I want to get cremated.
Yeah, you can rent a casket from the funeral home for a couple $100.
So then that's what we're gonna do. We'll rent a funeral. We rent a funeral, or I could rent from Costco's.
No, you can't. You
Have the
to buy it.
ceremony, and then my family members go back. Yeah, we ain't like the casket.
Or you can resell it online.
Right.
Put it in the marketplace,
Resell it,
Sean.
or nah, listen, ceremony.
Gently used.
The handle was loose. Now I'm already burnt up. I'm in.
You already going.
I'm gone. Take the casket back. Hey,
Right.
I didn't like it. The handles was all messed up.
He said he didn't like it. You don't know.
I mean, my family.
My family ain't like it.
My last words on this earth, like, return the casket.
But I think you can rent a casket.
You can.
So, yeah.
I know you can.
I
As we
mean-
did for my father because he wanted to get cremated, and I was like, no,
There you
we're
go.
not spending that money.
How
on
much
the
the rental
cash.
fee
Oh,
was?
so you
A
did.
couple $100.
Yeah, a
That's
couple
how I
$100.
know. You can
Okay.
rent it. Yeah.
So do that, y'all.
Renting my casket. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can rent it. Oh, and Costco is 100% satisfaction guarantee.
What does that mean?
That means if you don't like it, you gonna get your money back.
Huh? Good. So we get the 1,100, have the ceremony, get me out that casket, tell my wife, take that thing back. Take that thing back, get your 1,100 back. So we done save that money. Gonna cost me $200. What else? Saying you got anything else before we take a break?
Yeah, I guess we could just close it out. Chris Rock, he was quiet for a minute after, his slap heard around the world. But apparently he is seemingly joking about being slapped by Will Smith. Joining fellow comedian Dave Chappelle's recent comedy show, The Hollywood Bowl, the two entertainers traded jokes about their shared experiences. This is kicking off his first show since being this is kicking off Dave Chappelle's first show since being ambushed on stage at the Hollywood Bowl this past Tuesday, which was May 4th. Dave Chappelle immediately addressed the viral incident. He reportedly recounted the incident, stating that he couldn't see his attacker's face, but grabbed a grip of his hair. The performer continued expressing gratitude to everyone who reached out to him following the altercation. reportedly, Dave was subsequently joined by Chris Rock on stage, who also recently had a violent interaction on stage. The line reportedly received several laughs from the audience when Dave joked, "At least you got smacked by someone of repute. I got smacked by a homeless guy with leaves in his hair," which Chris replied, "I got smacked by the softest neighbor that ever rapped." After he said that, reports state that Chris remained on stage with Dave for the remainder of the show. Earlier this week, a video clip of the man attempting to tackle Dave on stage went viral. The 23-year-old, identified as Isaiah Lee, reportedly told the comedian the attack was to bring awareness to Brooklyn gentrification. Isaiah said his grandmother had been forced out of her neighborhood, and the attack was to bring attention to that. Dave was quoted saying that he believes the aspiring rapper suffers from mental illness.
Yeah. And so does the
And he declined to press charges.
right. So does the so does the whole world suffers from mental issues. I'm not speaking for I'm speaking for me, but I'm for sure that the two young ladies that sit next to me too have mental issues as well. Now, and the problem is if you don't realize that you don't have mental issues, that's even worse. So embrace everyone before I say anything.
You can have mental issues and not mental illness.
And embrace your mental illness and your mental issues,
Well,
all of them, because it's a lot. Yeah, yes, you do. Trust me.
I don't. I got an issue.
Trust me. Trust me. You gotta go see somebody, Barbi. You have to. Now.
I know disrespect was
I'm telling you, I have mental challenges throughout my life. Now, with this young man running on stage, first of all, some of Dave Chappelle's, who's one of the greatest comedians to me, they need to fire some of the security. Not your head security guy, but maybe the guys that the head security guy hires. Get rid of two of them. That was blatant.
Is it their security or is it security of the place?
If it's Dave's security, I think Dave should fire two of those guys.
Why?
Because they had somebody run. The guy sat in the front seat and walked around and walked right onto the stage. Somebody's responsible for that. Dave Chappelle is a commodity right now. He's worth millions of dollars, and he's out here employing 100 and 200 people. So you got to protect this guy now.
Not protect Dave at all costs.
Yes, you have to. You have to. You have to. He's hilarious. He's employing folks. It's just not him on stage doing his thing. He has a whole. Dave Chappelle is a business. Now, the young man and the internet criticized the security guys that beat up the guy.
They did their job.
They twisted his arm like a pretzel, gave him a big knot on his forehead, several concussions. This was supposed to happen to him.
What's up with his
He
grandma?
was supposed to he looked like he came out of a WWE match.
Sure
he looked
did.
like he came out of an MMA match. That's right. He's supposed to look like that. They were supposed to take half of his head off. He came on stage with some kind of makeshift gun that looked like a knife. It was crazy.
They told him up, baby. Yes.
So he's supposed to get his ass whipped. Maybe that would send a clear message to all the others, because now comedians are getting smacked and other people are running on stage.
Watch your back, Sean.
I know. It's unbelievable. I did some events this weekend. I talked about that. And I was like, listen, don't run on stage with me. I will stab you. Now. And our beloved Tony Bird had an incident out of town. And yeah, because Damon Wayans was supposed to be the comedian for the weekend, but he canceled. But they
Spill the tea.
Yeah, but
so
they
what happened?
he couldn't take. He
They
canceled.
got mad at her?
No, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Oh, sorry.
He canceled. So my man Lawrence Owens from Baltimore
Shout out to Be More.
took his place. Lawrence is hilarious, right?
Yeah.
So Lawrence asked Tony to be, the feature act, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the club let the people know weeks before that the star attraction guy wasn't coming. So people knew he wasn't coming. So they refund some of the people money, and some of the people came out anyway.
Right.
And the guy came out, and he demanded to see Damon Wayans, or whatever Wayne was there.
Yeah, one of the Wayans was.
So now that's mental illness and mental issues. He's not there, but he was disruptive through the whole show. So this is the type of person who want to be seen, want the spotlight, narcissistic, You came into the club. You ruined it for everybody. Tony filmed it. Y'all go to Tony Bird's page, you'll see it.
Yeah.
And Lawrence also, he filmed it. And it's just horrific that people want so much attention that they just ruin the night for other people. And that's what happened. The guy was yelling for another comedian that wasn't even there. What's wrong with you people? Everybody's going crazy right now. But then when I talk about mental issues and mental illness, nobody's crazy. I'm the only one that's crazy. Everybody else is sane. If you think that you are sane, there's something wrong with you. Now, there are some people that are sane, that are functioning in society with their own mental capacity. God bless you. And there are others who have challenges. And it's like the whole world, this internet thing has tripped everybody out. And then when COVID came, everything's crazy right now. So be careful in the streets. Nobody respects death. Everybody's getting smacked. People are getting stabbed. There's a war going on, and everybody's still putting bunny ears on their heads.
Sure, if that little bit of bunny ear is giving them pleasure or peace, leave them people alone. Leave us alone with our filters.
Is it really peace?
Sometimes,
or is it a cry or a plea for attention? Is it something inside your inner soul?
It's fun.
That has to is there a void in your inner soul that has to be full by an individuals, and there's two sitting here with me right now, that you have to put bunny ears.
It's cute.
And you have to put different eyebrows, and you have to put make your face 4 shades lighter, and put all these other things.
Not 4 shades lighter.
Right.
And nobody never goes 6 shades darker. So
But they don't have a darker filter.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So my whole thing is, so is it really for fun?
Right. Yes.
Is it really for
It's
entertainment?
fun, it's
That's what I'm saying, Barbie. You need a therapist. Cindy, you need to go
Maybe
back
I
to
do.
therapy. Harvey goes to therapy.
I
once
barely
a month.
even post any selfies.
You
Stop.
really what happened to the days of just posting a regular selfie? You just can't do it no more because there's a void that's not even there, that doesn't exist, that you want to fill.
I post all kinds of selfies.
Because you want the approval and the admiration of somebody else. But then everybody's normal. What's wrong with you people? Everybody. And then y'all run around, not y'all. Y'all run around and y'all praise Jesus Christ. Is church still going on?
Yep.
I don't even know. They still do church?
They still
I don't even know what's going on. Well, if you go to church, call in. Put this back into perspective, because maybe all of us need some Jesus in our lives. All of us might need to go back to basics. All of us might need to go. All of us, COVID is over now. Maybe we all need to go back to church. Maybe we all need to go back to basics. Maybe we all need to start wearing the same uniforms.
I like being different.
Now you want a Handmaid's Tale up in here?
Right.
Maybe we need to go back to being organic. Wear the same uniforms.
No, ma'am.
Everyone's
No,
equal.
sir.
And then we learn basic life skills again.
No,
and then
thank you.
go back out. That's the problem. We have a liability of life skills.
What does
Because
life
the
skills
because
have
the
anything to do
internet
with a posting a selfie
because
showing?
the internet
Please explain.
The internet has jaded us.
Whatever.
The internet has jaded us. You can't go from regular selfie, you had bunny ears and everything going on, and you went from regular selfies, but that wasn't enough. And then you know what, Barbie Cologne? The monster, which is the internet, which is programming all of us. You know what they did? They said, make what the bunny ears called? A filter. Make we're gonna give the mere mortals filters. We're gonna give them filters so they can draw on their faces. And what did we do? As soon as they gave us filters, we start drawing on our faces, not knowing that, not even the concern to the fact that we are doing this.
Remember the one that made our face old? Like old people?
Then you had the old face challenge.
I didn't like that.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
I didn't like that one either.
Why you like that one? Cindy made me 75 years old.
That was funny.
It was
You
funny
like that, Sean?
I loved it.
Did it look like your father?
It looked like my father. It looked like me. But what I'm saying is this: you don't think that's a concern, everyone? I need somebody to call in. I'm having my pastor call in. I need people to call in that could get us back on the right track. And I say the right track is everybody just let's level the playing field. Remember back in the days of school, everybody had the same uniform on.
I'm good. I don't like.
Everybody had the same uniform on. And let's get back to basic skills, and then we could start over again and come back outside. So now we don't have to sit there and glorify a man that had an opinion about black women, glorify his death. Now, say if they killed some leader of a country that killed all the people and then he died, then we're like, yeah, thank God he's gone. That's justifiable. But we so jaded now, today. And Senny J, who, Barbi Cologne, Senny J came in here, and she couldn't wait to trash Kevin Samuels.
Oh, sure.
And that's facts. And that's facts. And
Is
she
that-
came in here, and
I-
every time we talked about Kevin, boy, she went in. Because, we all know that she has her man issues. So this is right. This is right down her alley, and I swear, the only thing,
sure.
Kevin in heaven, I want to say this to you, or wherever the hell you
Kevin
are.
in heaven.
Kevin in heaven.
I
want to
about
say
that.
this to you.
Right. I
Thank
don't know
God.
about that.
Thank God Senny didn't call in because you would have tore her ass up.
I don't need to call in.
Right. I
Ooh,
wouldn't
I
have
wish
wasted
you
my
would've
time.
Why
I
you
wish
want
you-
me to call in,
Oh, so
Sean?
he could tear you up.
I wouldn't have wasted my
Please.
time with that.
Oh, man.
I know, actually, I've had a couple guys that tell me that have told me that. And I'm like, why would I ever call into that show?
All right, listen.
People don't even need to call into that. People need to go to a real therapist.
Exactly.
Please do.
Well, this
'Cause he was
therapy.
not qualified to give nobody any kind of advice.
Yeah, but why you say that, Barbi Cologne? But nobody's going to a real therapist.
And that's
He's
the
the
problem.
therapist.
Right,
Let's
they
talk
need
about
to.
that.
They need
I've been
to.
talking. Nobody's listening. I've been saying
need
this for the
to.
last 2 minutes. Go to therapy. I said Barbi Cologne needs therapy. You need therapy. I go to therapy. What's going on with you people?
Now, why I need therapy, y'all?
Because you're out of your mind.
Wait, why am I out of my mind?
Because you don't know it.
Wait,
See, that's the problem.
But how do you know that I'm out of my mind?
Because it's a synergy. It's
what
an energy.
qualifies you
Not-
to
it's
say
an
that I'm out of
energy.
my mind? What degrees do you have?
See?
I don't have a degree
Exactly.
to know that you're out of your mind.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a. And that's the problem. See, denials are crazy. All right, listen. We're gonna take a 30-second break. We're gonna come back. We'll shout out the room. Let's clap, guys. We're back. Come on. Let's clap. We're back. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Back in 30 seconds.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team.
All right, we are back 58 minutes after y'all. Welcome back to Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny J and Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Barbi, just the weather, if you don't mind, in Bethlehem and New York, and then we're gonna shout out the room. We're gonna show you some love. We got some program changes that we'll let y'all know about next week. Go ahead, Barbi. Fill 'em out.
Good morning. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from. Right now, it is 51 degrees. It has warmed up a little. Today's high is going to be 68 and clear. And in New York City, it is now 48 degrees. 68 for the high, partly cloudy this morning, but it should be clear by noon, and the rest of the day is going to be pleasantly beautiful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. They folks in the chat room?
Yeah.
And special shout out to all those folks over there at YouTube. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, YouTube listeners. God bless. All right, Senny, we're going to shout out the room. We're going to show them some love. But before we do that, put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show right now. Put a number 2 if you're not. Thank you. CJ, I want to share something with you before we chat room.
Okay. Get it off your chest, Shawn.
Thank you. Senny, you'd be glad to know that I officially took advantage of my first senior plan. Clap for me.
Okay, Shawn.
Wow. Thank God for Jesus.
Did you?
Yeah,
And Senny, it was a really good plan.
Yeah.
Not the AARP situation yet. Not that. It had to do with my cell phone bill. Senny, I'm on Sprint. I have Sprint. Sprint. And Sprint was taken over by T-Mobile, right? And when Sprint took over T-Mobile, I had some services on my bill from Sprint that carried over to T-Mobile, you know, like Hulu and all this stupid all this crap that was on the phone. So I called Barbi Cologne to trim down some of these services that I didn't need because I was just like, because for example, I had Google Flight Service on my plan, which allows you to talk on the plane. Yeah. Like, are you serious? Like I'm paying $20 for that. Like I'm like,
get rid of it.
Where I'm doing that? So yeah, so you know I'm getting rid of stuff and all that, right? And as I'm doing that, Barbi Cologne, because I have 2 phone lines, and my phone bill's well over $200, right?
Tell me about it.
Actually, the phone bill, Senny J, was my. I'll tell you, you know me, I'll tell my business, I don't care. Senny J, my phone bill was $286. Whoa. It's very high for 2 phones. Senny, by the time I got rid of a lot of things off of my phone, a lot of these services, right?
Yeah.
And as I was getting rid of them, Barbi Cologne, the young lady at Sprint I was on customer service with, she goes, "Wait, Mr. Harvey, even though you was with T-Mobile, you should have called in when you was 55 because you qualify for the 55. They got something called the 55 plus plan.
Oh, and that's
T-Mobile has something called the 55 plus plan. So I go, what's that? She said, well, you're 57. I said, yeah, I'm 57. She said, well, when you get to the 55, if you get the 55 plus plan, your bill basically is cut in half.
Well, let me find out. They don't got the 40 plus plan?
So I go,
Look, I'm tired of paying $300.
I said, wait, what are you talking about? She said, no, Mr. Harvey, you qualify for a plan that literally saves 49% of your bill is wiped off. I said, are you serious? Come to find out, Senny, not only did I qualify for this plan, some of the services that I was paying for anyway, they gave it to me for free.
Look at God. Look at him showing off.
See, I know you're hating right now. See, now here's where it gets.
I'm not hating.
Now here's where it gets weird. Now, Barbi, my bill went from $286. My bill right now, everyone, I'll tell it, I don't care.
How much is it?
What? Cindy, is your gillet full?
Shawn, I already told you I use Cricket.
Okay.
So my bill's $50 a month every month.
Barbi, my bill went from $286 to $139. Clap for me, man. Come on,
You're still overpaying, but okay.
I got 2.
You could be paying $100 for both phone lines.
Now, Barbi, $239 for 2 lines, and I got 2 brand new phones.
Right. Oh, you got a new phone?
Yeah, I got a new phone. I'm about to turn the other phone. I got the Galaxy 21 and the Galaxy 22. I'm an Android guy. All you iPhone people can kiss my natural black ass. Now,
not the natural ass.
Now, Barbi, I want to know the natural black. I'm gonna put a pause on natural black ass.
Or nothing. It's just ass.
Yeah. Let me put a pause on natural black ass. Word. You know, because there's not a lot of natural black asses out there because they went to the Dominican Republic and got other asses.
Well, not me.
Thank you. God bless you.
I'm on my way.
You want
Filling my piggy bank.
I thought about it a couple times.
Yeah, Barbie Cologne, you are one of the real ones. Now, before we shout on, let's go on with story.
Shout out to the BBLs.
So Barbie, could you calculate that? That was 186. Take away 139. How much is that?
Oh my God.
How much is that? How much is Jesus?
You said 239.
It's like, what is that? Like $80 some.
286.
Take away one. It was one. My bill now is 139.
It still ain't gonna be
$147
$139.
Let's clap. Let's clap for that.
Right.
$147. Times that by 12, young lady.
Okay.
God bless you. Now,
all right,
Barbie.
147.
Actually, you should ask them for the last 2 years because they know
right,
you was
they owe
over.
me.
Right.
Hey, you might get some more
Barbie.
money. I'd write a strongly worded letter.
1764, Sean.
1764.
I'd write a letter. I want that
Now, remember-
1764
Now-
back in blood.
Right.
Now, Barbie.
Cut
Remember
my
we
check,
did
please.
the Dunkin' Donuts thing.
Right.
So we went last August. August would be a year. I purchased 3 cups of Dunkin' Donuts
I
in
didn't
1 year.
last.
So that was 3. That was 3 times 20. That was
was
Barbie. $3 times 365 is what?
1095.
So that's $1,095.
Right.
On top of how much was the phone bill again?
1764.
So let's at that. How much that come on to?
2859.
Let's clap for me.
You is winning, Harvey. Yes.
Now, Senny, I know you're hating. Now, Barbie, God bless you.
Wait.
No, but Senny,
Oh,
no, not you. I just said God bless you. God bless you, Barbie. Senny's
I'm
hating.
paying
Now-
the lowest out of
now-
everybody
now,
in
he-
here.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out, Barbie.
hating?
Now, hear me out. This way it gets a little controversial. Before we shout out the room, we're going to show you some love. Senny. So I come home, Barbie Cologne, and I'm in a lustful glee. Pause.
Lustful.
Pause.
Girl, lustful girl.
I'm being very gay, happy. Pause. And I'm walking in, Barbie Cologne. I bust the door down and I look at my beloved wife, and I'm sharing this information with her, Barbie Cologne. Now, I'm jumping for joy because I saved the 100 and whatever it was per month, right?
Right, 147. Right.
I said, goddamn lie. Now, Barbie, my wife at the time, she had some kind of refurbished iPhone.
Okay.
Like an iPhone, whatever, 4 or 5. I don't know, whatever. Very old phone.
Try to play it to you like that.
Very, very old phone.
It was probably like a 6.
It was-
right?
Yeah, I don't know. And it was refurbished. So,
It
So-
was working.
so check this out. My wife pays $100 a month for a phone. For or whatever services you have, right? So guess what she said? Now, she's always joking about how old I am. Everybody's always she goes, do you think I could get on your plan?
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Right. So I go, I don't know. Let's call.
Right.
We call. Guess what?
What?
She jumps on my 55 plus plan. Her bill is slashed down to like $40.
Right, as it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
40 and got a brand new phone.
Go, come on, Tanya is winning.
That's right, girl.
Use the perks of having an older husband, girl.
Let's clap for that.
Yes. Use the perks, Chick-foot. You better get
And
that
then, and
AARP
like
plan
she,
too, girl.
like she,
I'm hating on that.
Yo, now she was on
better
it.
get on that too.
We called T-Mobile. Next thing you know, she gets on the phone with them.
Uh-huh.
She needs all my passwords to get into my account.
Right.
I give it all. Get whatever she wants. Whatever she
Right,
wants.
right.
Now she's talking to them.
Uh-huh.
Ordered her phone.
Add me to the line.
Not even like 24 hours later, the new phone came.
Right.
Now, here's where it gets a little weird.
What happened, Sean?
And I want to know your opinion about this Barbie Cologne and Senny J before we shout on. Thank God for that $2,800.
Right.
Barbie Cologne. Now, while I'm in a frenzy of slashing services for my cell phone, this is what I did.
What you do, Sean?
I'm gonna let y'all know that. Barbie Cologne. I eliminated my cell phone insurance.
Why, Sean? No, you gotta put it back.
I gotta share it. I gotta share
Gotta
it.
put it back.
Everybody, welcome back to the show. Put it on one chat room. You happy that we're back? Everybody, Barbie, I'm gonna let the world know.
Get that insurance back.
Everybody, I took the insurance off my phone. Barbie Cologne, I feel better. Share that. I took the insurance off my phone. Now, Barbie, let me tell you this.
Put it back, Sean.
Barbie, let me tell you this. I was paying $25 a month
Why?
for the insurance on these phones. I don't know why.
It should be $10.
No, it was more. And I had a $75 deductible, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going with the law of averages, Senny J and Barbi Cologne. I've been in the cell phone service business, getting cell phones, since they came out, obviously.
Right.
I'm 4,000 years old. I've only used phone insurance one time, and that was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Now I'm just throwing this out here. I never lost a phone. So I'm thinking, and I have two phones. So Barbi, it's $20-something. It's $40 a month
I don't know why
that I'm
you
paying.
paying so
Right?
much.
I don't know why. That's why I'm glad. So,
I got the same service. I only paid $10.
so Barbi, what I did, I got rid of all of that.
Okay.
I feel better telling you that.
Okay.
I feel better. Now, I researched this, Barbi
I'm
Cologne.
nervous for you,
Now,
Sean.
Barbi Cologne, I researched this. Check this out, and you could go online too.
Research.
Barbi,
on
70.
Google for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That research.
I'd rather be on Google for 20 minutes than be in a conference room for 9 hours. Learning nothing. Now,
There was a lot of healing going on in that room,
learning
Sean.
nothing in your little clubhouse.
That was a long time to be on air.
Exactly. And Barbi Cologne was co-signing the BS in the beginning until I pulled her over and said, don't co-sign
I
that.
just said, really, City, 5 hours. That's all I said.
Now, Barbi Cologne.
Haters.
Barbi Cologne.
I'm not hating.
Barbi Cologne. Barbi Cologne, hear me out.
I'm listening.
I went online. I went on to Google.
Yeah.
Because there's valuable information online that we discard
Okay.
because we celebrating the black man's death.
No.
Barbi Cologne. 70. You can look it up if you want to. 60 to 70% of cell phone users don't have cell phone insurance.
Yeah, but it'll be that one time you don't have it. It's when you need it.
So let's take a census in the room right now. Barbi Cologne, do you have cell phone cell phone insurance?
Yes.
Senny J, do you have cell phone insurance?
Yes.
Shawn Harvey don't. Put another one. Let's get honest, guys.
But I've used my insurance many times, Sean.
So,
And I still pay $50 a month. Everybody, shout out to Cricket.
yeah, let's clap
Shout
it
out to City. That's right.
You
Now,
need it.
Now,
You
everyone,
have to buy your phone, though. That's the only thing.
everyone,
Yeah, gotta buy right out.
if you want to, you know me, I'm transparent. I don't give a damn. Only Jesus can judge me, and we
Okay,
call him
not
Jesus
Jesus.
because I'm from the Bronx.
I hate Suze.
60 to 70% of cell phone users don't have cell phone insurance. That's proven wrong at the moment in real time because Senny J and Barbi Cologne have cell phone insurance, and I don't. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you want. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you don't have cell phone insurance. Put a number 1 if you want. If you don't want to write it
Like,
off.
you got it like that? I mean, if y'all got them good jobs, you
Put
could just
a number 1
go buy
in
another
the chat room before we shout out the room.
$1,100 phone.
Right.
Before we go, shout out the room. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you don't have cell phone insurance. Don't leave me out here, guys, by myself.
I've used my insurance many times.
And
I needed my
So I think, Barbi, you're correct. It's based on the individual.
Yeah.
So if you're a type of person, and things can happen, of course. But if you're the type of person that lose your phone, break it all the time, yeah, that insurance might be good for you.
And it's only $10. I don't know why you paying $20-something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was my Sprint. I don't know. I'm on T-Mobile now.
I have Sprint and T-Mobile.
I don't know why I was paying
I've
so
had
much.
Sprint for almost 20 years now.
I got rid of all of it.
I understand.
Are you
they-
worried now?
It's
I
gonna
did.
be
Worried
just
if something
time
happens to your
something
phone?
happens.
Yeah, and it actually happened the other day.
What
the phone
happened?
the phone fell into the sleeve somewhere in the car. And I had to rip that car
He was
apart.
like, damn,
and the first thing I was
canceled
thought about, I ain't got no insurance.
Right.
So,
Right.
are they saying anything in the chat room? All right, we're gonna shout out the room.
Sonya Murray said she paid $50 a month with T-Mobile.
Okay.
Okay, let's clap
Yeah,
for that.
Are you on the senior plan?
Are you on the 55 plus plan?
right.
Because I am. I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
She probably don't have no add-on.
Right. Natalie Rice said I pay insurance and I get a free screensaver when I crack my T-Mobile phone.
Oh.
She got T-Mobile.
What else?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
You
lot of
get
y'all
it.
have T-Mobile.
Because a lot of people have Sprint too, and
Oh, okay,
so
that's
it just
right.
carried over. And I had Sprint, and it just carried over. Yeah.
So, Senny, your phone has insurance.
Yeah. my phone has
And
insurance.
how many? When the last time you used your insurance on your phone?
It's been. I haven't used it.
How many times in
But-
your lifetime? Okay.
In my lifetime,
let me
I've
first
used
cousin.
it like at least 3 times. Probably like 3 or 4 times.
And how long you had cell phones? Oh, how old are you? You're 30. You're
I've
30.
had cell
You're almost
phones for a
40.
long time. I am at 35,
She's almost 40.
and I've had phones for a long time since I was 16. But I've had a lot of phones that I didn't have no insurance. I've lost a lot of phones. Well, everybody knows because I don't ever keep the same number. Every time I get a new phone, I'm just like, give me that new number.
Why?
I don't know because it's always like a process because I never go with the same carrier sometimes. It's wherever the deal is at the time to get this phone. So everybody always has all these numbers of me and all this stuff because I've gone through multiple phones. I actually had a phone before this one and I lost that one. But because I had this one, I was like, well, whatever. And I just never did and that phone was actually given to me. So I didn't have to do it. I wasn't able to do insurance. So now I have this one and I haven't lost this one yet. It's on year 2, I believe. So
year 2, you haven't lost your phone.
yeah, knock on
And how
wood.
much do you pay for the insurance?
The insurance is $10 extra a month.
$10, and you had it 2 years.
Yes.
So how much is that? That's 24 times 10 is what?
Yeah, 240.
And how much is your deductible?
So $480 over 2 years.
$480. Now how much is your deductible?
$50.
$480 plus 50 is what? $530.
Yeah, something like that.
So you've given the almighty cell phone industry $530. How much is the phone worth?
The phone is worth probably about $1,200.
$1,200. So it's $700. City, why don't you just lose the phone and get your money's worth? City, lose the phone because you're giving them $530. Harvey saved $2,800. You gave them $500. Okay, Barbi Cologne, you're next before you shout the room. Your current phone's Barbi Cologne. Barbi got about 7 phones. Your current phone. How long you had your phones without calling the insurance on your current phone?
This current phone I've had about a year and a half.
Year and a half. And how much are you paying a month for the insurance?
$10.
So that's 18 months.
Yeah, about that.
And it's 52, and then add on another 25, 52, and 25. So 77 weeks. So you paid 77 plus 10 is what?
87. 77 plus 10?
77 plus 10 is what? What's that? 'Cause that's 10 months. You paid 10 months. You paid $10 a month for it's a year and a half. Let's go to 77 months. So what's that? $700? What is that? What's going on with that? And then right? Let's say $700. And then how much is your deductible?
$100.
So that's $800. That's $887. That's $870. So you've given the cell phone industry in a year and a half, Barbi Cologne. We're just talking.
Wait, Joe, where you get these numbers from? Start over.
She said $10 a month.
Right.
The last time she used insurance was a year and a half ago.
That's how I got the new phone. 'Cause I had to use insurance.
CJ, which is 18 months. A year and a half, 24, right? Let's chop 6 of those off, right?
Okay, so
18. So let's guesstimate 77 weeks, right?
What is it?
There's 52 weeks a year.
Okay, so that's 52, and 52 is what? $104.
Right.
That's $104.
I'm not good at math.
Let's shave that down. Let's shave that down to 77. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because You got
That's how we got
52
the 77.
Right. We got
I'm like,
52.
what are you
Right.
talking
We
about?
got
I said,
50.
start over. Hold
Right.
on.
We got 52, and then we went halfway to the other 52. Let's park at 77.
Okay, so for 77 weeks, you paying what?
$10 a week, a month. So $10 a month. $10 a month. Oh no, your bill is
No,
monthly. Your bill is
$10
monthly.
is
My
monthly.
fault. Your
So
bill is monthly.
$10 a month.
$10 a month for 18 months is what?
For 18 months. 180?
Yeah, it's $180.
And then plus the $100 the deductible.
Yeah.
$280.
Uh-huh.
And how much your phone worth?
Like $1,300, something like that.
So it's $900. So now it's time for you to get a new phone.
Is that me get new phones? How me lose this one?
It's time for you to lose that
break it
phone
or something?
do whatever. Tell them it doesn't work. Tell them it doesn't work, and get a new phone.
Get a new phone?
Because you gave them 200. You gave them 5 and change. You gave them
$280.
and next month it'd be $300. You giving them $300, and there's nothing wrong with that phone.
Nothing wrong with the phone.
And it's different from car insurance. Because people are like, you need car. Of course you need car insurance. That's a whole different lane.
No, you don't.
So in this room, thank you. So
Depends
in
on what
this
type
room-
of life you live in.
So,
Right.
so in this room right now, the cell phone industry has made over $1,000 on Senny J and Barbi cologne for nothing.
But Sean, I've gotten my money's worth over time. I've gotten about 4 or 5 phones with my insurance.
You still got the same phone.
Yeah, but Sean, okay, before this, I already had the phone about 3 months and it broke, and I had to get a brand new phone.
You guys,
So it balances out.
what are they saying in the chat room?
Let's go see what they talk about.
I'm the only one in the chat room that doesn't have no insurance on my
No,
phone.
Lee Scott said he was mad that April made him get Apple Care on his phone. It was $200, and he don't even use the BS.
So wait a minute. But Lee, that's our beloved nephew or my nephew. So Lee, you never had the phone insurance, and your wife made you get it. I mean, prior to that, did you not have phone insurance? So nobody else had phone insurance?
Lee Scott said him and April pay $167 for both their phones, unlimited, everything. We rock with Verizon. He said they don't have monthly insurance, but she made him pay for Apple Care.
So what's
which
the Apple Care? What is
$200.
that?
Apple Care is what you get with the phone.
Yeah, it's $200. He says it's $200.
But is that phone insurance?
A one-time payment. Anything happens, they fix it. When they can't fix it, you get a new one.
So that's
That-
insurance. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
insurance is
insurance,
actually through
Apple.
Apple
That's-
instead of going through your phone provider.
Who's
Instead of
in
going
these
through Verizon.
streets is like who? I'm the only one in these streets without a phone insurance.
Y'all got, I think.
Wow.
I got Apple Care. I even
You
got
had too?
insurance. I got Apple Care on my AirPods because I'm actually on my 3rd pair.
Am I the only one in these streets?
How much is Apple Care? You pay the same, the
Wait a minute.
$200 for the same price for the Apple from the pod?
No, and then you pay
Bobby,
an
we don't
additional.
care about that. We
it was like
Androids,
an
huh?
additional $100
So you pay. Wait. Okay, so you paid
for the
$200
Apple Care. Yeah,
plus. You paying $300 when they only cost $199.
but that's in case because I didn't know you could get that on these if you lose them.
yeah, but they're only $200, Senny.
Well, yeah, but if you get the Apple Care, because I don't want to pay $200 to get them on my 3rd pair. So when I found out that they had Apple Care, I was like, oh yeah, let me get that. Because I don't want to pay that again.
Because that's thousands of dollars, but this is only $200.
Yes, but I'm on my 3rd pair that I've spent $600 in a year on these Apple AirPods. So that's enough of that.
So
Apple's not getting any more money out of me.
right. So
D-Lo.
but wait a minute. For $200 for the life of that for the particular phone, they'll take care of it.
Yeah.
So that's insurance. But who has not? Who? I'm the only one in these
D-Lo
streets.
says she don't have insurance.
Thank God, somebody. Thank you, D-Lo. Oh my God, thank God. I only need one person. I'm good. So D-Lo's the only one out here like Shawn Harvey, no insurance.
That
Thank
I've
God.
seen so
Okay,
far.
all right, that's all I need.
I could have missed a
Harvey, don't lose your
And
phone.
no,
brother.
his thing is he don't have insurance and he don't have a case on his phone.
Yes, I do.
Only
No, he
one
got
of them.
cases.
I got a case.
You have
He got
cases.
cases now.
But that case ain't nothing. That's
The case I got from
the
T1.
case I have is a case.
But we got out of box cases.
OtterBox. You got a dang plastic.
No,
you
these are
drop
good.
that thing
No,
on
these are great.
concrete. Your
These are
whole
good.
thing is
These are better than
shattering.
that.
No, it's
Sean, I
show
think we
that
got
to
the
the
same
people. Show that to the people what kind of case you got.
All right.
I think we got the same case.
Well, let's compare. Show. Give me your. Let me see your. Let's compare this.
Cindy got out of box. It's completely encased.
I have one of those. I think broke up. Right. Now, everybody, this is my case. I like it. It works. This is a Galaxy 21. Right.
Not you giving a review.
Here goes Cindy's cracked up phone right here.
It's just the screen thing is cracked, not the actual screen. I have a lot of hair gel going on. That is called. It's an honor box. It's encapsulated. It's drop proof.
It's cracking at the side. It's loose.
It is not cracking at the side.
Barbi, what you got? Let me see.
I got the same one you got.
No, he said it's cracking at the side.
See, look, Barbi has the same thing I have in black.
Yeah.
It's nice and trim.
No, hers isn't plastic.
Let me put a pause on
This
nice
is like
and trim.
silicone.
I don't know what that is. That's destroying the environment. See this right here? This is Barbi cologne phone, and this is mine.
I should get a thin one like Barbie's.
the
That
clear-
was
I have
nice.
It really is.
She has
I've
the
dropped
black.
that phone a lot, and I have not cracked it.
Sean,
I
yours
think
look like
Barbie has the
plastic.
same
You need
phone.
to you need
Yeah,
to
I
get
think
like
the same
silicone on yours. You need to get something else.
All right, let's shut out the room. Show 'em
I
some
do
love.
need another screen protector. This
I-
one is cracked.
Everybody, put your heart.
Put a one in the chat room if you have an OtterBox. It's the only way to go.
How much is that? $70?
Yeah, the
Damn.
case is expensive. The case was like $35.
So if
Yeah,
you
they
if
are
you
pricey.
so other than barring losing the phone, God forbid. God forbid.
Wish they had insurance for the OtterBoxes.
God forbid. No, we don't want. I don't want nobody to lose their phone. God forbid. Why the hell you got insurance when you got the auto box and the screen say you got everything on that thing? What you need insurance for?
Because I lose I get insurance more not for the phone breaking or me breaking it. It's because I lose things.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we need to see the hearts in the chat room. God bless you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are back after 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Please put your hearts in the chat room. We want to show y'all some love. Thank you so much. Let's show these guys some love. It's the first time we did this in there.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey,
Where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts
Turn down for what?
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 For what? Hey, for what? Hey, for what? Hey. One more time, guys. Let's show them some love. Welcome back.
Where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey,
Where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey,
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
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 Hey. For what?
Hey, ooh, we have Randy Montgomery in the building. Hey, Randy. Good morning.
Hey, Randy, I got a show in Brooklyn. I got 2 free passes for you.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go. Got 2 free passes for you.
Glad you think about somebody
I was just about to say that.
and them coming to a show.
Keep those hearts coming, Sharon.
I was just about to say that. Shout out to Marcus.
Shout out to you, Randy. Enjoy the show while you can.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead, Barbie. Sorry.
Passes for you.
Shout out to Marcus, Mr. Woody Moji Johnson. Hey, Vanetta George is here. What's up?
Keep those hearts coming.
Hey, Vanetta.
I'll be in Brooklyn.
Let me write it down on the calendar.
And we'll be. I'm making my return back to New York City, and I'm gonna let you guys know there's a bunch of shows coming up. Randy, I think she lives in Brooklyn, right?
No.
Randy, you live in Brooklyn, right?
We live in Randy.
We don't know her.
I think she
business.
lives in Brooklyn. I think she lives in Brooklyn.
She's
All right,
definitely
so I
in
want
New
to
York.
give her free 2 passes for a makeup event. So I got you.
Oh yes.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Natalie Wright. What's up, girl? Hey, girl.
God bless.
Dwayne Holmes is in the building. Hey.
DJ Tall Guy was good. Keep those hearts coming, guys. Come on.
Diane Hall. We said a Diane Hall is in the building.
That's our
Hey,
sis.
Diane. Good morning.
God bless.
Shout out to Kathy Garrison. What's up, Kathy? Good morning to you.
God bless.
LaShawn Haynes Jones is here. Hey, girl. Hey.
LaShawn was there at South Virgo.
I saw the pictures. Don't
I didn't know
don't
that.
rub that city face,
No,
Sean.
but Barbie, I didn't know. And LaShawn would tell you. And who else was with her? Sonia Murray. And
Amir Sealy with
Marlene
her.
Brown. I didn't know.
Marlene Brown.
And
I was like, oh, they okay.
and Amir Sealy. I didn't know that they were there.
I see.
That
it
wasn't
seems
planned?
like they get together often up there because I be seeing pictures on the Warriors page.
That's what Harvey do.
the
Bring
show
people
page.
together. Who else? That's what Harvey do.
Sonia Murray said she planned on coming to the show in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Sure.
Well, I only got free tickets. I only had 2 free tickets.
I don't know if she said she wanted the free tickets. She
Okay.
just said she planned on coming to
Yeah,
the
come
show.
through. Hey.
But look, you get your tickets, girl.
That's right. The promoter be like, "Yo, Sean, what's good? There's a group of people here. This is not your show.
Right,
We don't give a damn about your podcast people. The pay at the door, right there. The promoter be like, "Yo, what you doing?"
$20, son.
That's right. Get your ass up there and be
Right.
funny.
Right.
Somebody stab you. Go ahead.
I stab you. Shout out to Rel, Mr. Sensational. Holla. Hey, Rel. Good morning.
Hey, Rel.
Good to hear some of your voices. God bless.
Right. Bert, you may hear their voices. You may hear their names.
Hear their names, but in
Okay.
spirit, their voices too,
Right.
because I could also hear their voices.
Okay.
I'm a spiritual guy.
Okay.
Well, most of y'all die and go to heaven. I don't hear from y'all.
Mm.
But if
I'ma
you
make sure I come
die
see you while you
and
sleep. Show
I know you, I could feel your spirit and hear your voice. That's facts.
Bernadette Chisholm just popped in. What's up, Bernadette? Shout out to Johnny Whippo. Well, good morning, Johnny. Sonia Murray says she don't need free tickets. Show.
I know, Sonia. Sonia, calm down.
Tiffany Klosik is here. Hey, Tiffany. Good morning. Darren Teller is in the building. Hey, Darren. Shout out to Audrey A. Johnson. What's up, Audrey? Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons is in the building. Hey, girl, how was Cancun? Are you enjoying your girl's trip?
She's in Cancun.
She was there yesterday. I don't know if she's still there now.
Oh, who, Marita?
Yeah.
Oh, she looks so good. You
A
guys
lot
look
of-
like you had a great time.
A lot of girls trips, Mom.
That's the
Yes,
best.
we
Yeah, 'cause
claim
they
your
fun.
time.
They fun.
Never.
That's right,
Yes.
y'all.
Like that's the whole movement now.
Yes.
It's not a man in sight. You might as well go someplace.
Just because you don't post vacations, that don't mean you don't go on
No,
vacations.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this.
Sean,
This
they don't need a man. They
y'all
just
have- y'all
be
have
out there and
no-
live their great
y'all-
life. They
y'all
don't want to
have-
be with
Barbie-
a man.
Barbie, have no other choice now.
Please.
Y'all have no other choice but to glorify yourselves.
You think the only way we can have a good time is with a man?
in an outing. In an outing.
I love it.
You gotta
I
go.
love my girl time because you
You
need it.
gotta go.
Since you was over here
to-
talking about women don't do nothing, y'all be tearing each other down.
Y'all gotta
Right.
sit there.
They having beautiful
That's
girls
our
trips.
therapy
Y'all gotta
right there.
sit
That's
there.
our therapy.
Y'all all know each other. Y'all go fly somewhere in some beach
And we have a good old time.
and it's just you guys there.
Ah.
Nothing else is happening. The only thing you're gonna do is go down there and talk about exes and boyfriends and man bash anyway after
No,
you get
you
drunk.
don't know what we talk
no,
about.
we ain't got
Yes,
time for
y'all
that. I
do.
can do
Yes,
that
y'all
here.
do.
I'm going on vacation to enjoy and talk
Yeah.
about the men
And
I
then
see
you'll
who
take-
look like God.
and then you'll-
Okay.
And then you'll
I ain't
take
got time to talk about the
then
ones
you'll
that's here.
take the pictures and some of the motivation to see the ex-boyfriends or whatever, see them having
Wow,
the best life.
Sean. You
That's
sound
what
like a
y'all doing.
hater.
Yeah, I'm hating right
You
now.
want to
That's-
go on a
Right,
man's trip,
right.
Sean?
Take a bro trip, Sean. Get the
You want to have some Brokeback Mountain
Just-
fun
and-
with your
and-
friends?
and just-
City.
And just because I said that, and if I drop dead, please don't say, "No, you're happy that I was dropping dead." No, this is.
You get, all right, Samuelites.
I know.
All right, you Samuelites. You sound a little bit like a little cab over
That's
there,
all y'all
buddy.
doing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all, the same 6 girls are going on the same
Whatever.
trip.
You sound like baby
Y'all don't e-
Samuel
and
there.
then y'all so angry that y'all don't even bring new friends.
We ain't
Y'all
new
gotta
friends
vet. Y'all gotta
sometimes.
vet the new friends.
Because
Everybody
girls
gotta
can be
like the
messy.
friends
Right.
for the same 4 friends.
Sean, females can
Ain't
be messy
nobody
and petty,
come-
and we ain't got time for that.
And nobody ain't coming after your
I'm
group of
trying
6
to enjoy my vacation. I don't want to be the referee.
going to the same place.
Dealing with she say. I ain't got time for that. No.
What are y'all vetting friends for?
Because
y'all
girls
need
can
friends.
be messy and petty. No,
I
I
hear
don't.
that.
Yeah, you
Look,
can't just bring anybody on the
can't
girl
come,
trip.
right, Sean? They gotta be on your level.
Well, that's haven't happened for both of y'all in this last year. Right.
Whatever. Whatever.
You
Sean.
wish.
Sure, you don't know.
Girl
about-
trip is coming. The summer
You
is
know.
coming. The summer is
Right.
here.
We
If
answered
it
it
was
And then
just
only
warm
thing
up.
y'all do is go on your girl trips, and then at the end of the night, after y'all all wind up, you either going on social media or you pull out your vibrator and then you go
Sean,
in.
you sound like you hating. Be quiet.
Then you go to work, and
Whatever,
why
Sean.
do all that?
Why you hating?
Then you got to get back on your JetBlue plane and come back.
I prefer American.
American, JetBlue, whatever capsule you're riding on.
Whatever.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
find me in
And
spirit.
then you're going to come back.
I
You're
don't
going to
want-
come back with a tan that nobody's going to see except for the people at your job. And then you can't. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Whatever. Sean's
And
hating,
then the
y'all.
next girl trip's going to be whatever.
Oh, look at Kathy. She said, I'm the new friend. That's
Okay,
right, Kathy. You want to go on a trip, Kathy?
No,
Let's
you're
go.
not. No, you're not,
Me
Kathy.
and you, Kathy.
No, you're not, Kathy. Evidently, you got to get major vetted to be with the same four people. So,
Whatever.
and that's the problem with black women and all women. Y'all just, and then y'all go to the same place. Well, at least Senny went with the girls trip last year. At least she smashed the guy who was
Stop saying
the
that,
attendant
Sean.
guy. At least he felt her up.
We went on a group trip.
Half of y'all will go on girl trips and nobody getting filled up. Nothing.
Sean,
Y'all doing
if
nothing. What are y'all
something
doing?
did happen, you won't know because
But
what
nothing's
happened on
happening.
the
There's
trip, stay on
nobody
the trip, Sean.
there. You at the resorts.
Sean,
Nobody
you
there.
don't know what happened because
But,
what happens on the girls
Barbie
trip
Cologne.
stays on the girls trip, baby.
Like
it stays between amongst the girls.
we going to Antigua, so we know what's going to be. There's going to be a bunch of black folks. Everybody's going to be turned up. A
wish
lot
I
of y'all
could
go
go
on
with you
girls
guys.
trip. It's just 4 of you girls, 5 of you girls. You're going to this big resort. There's nobody there. There's the Russians, the Scandinavians, Babylonians.
You got to go
There's
off
no
property.
There's no other turn up. There's no turn up. You're not. What are you doing?
Sean.
Continue.
Girls trips could be anywhere. They could be
You
to
don't
a city.
know, Sean.
I'm thinking about
talking
taking a
about-
girls trip to Houston.
I'm talking
It'll be
about-
fine.
Well,
What's
be
going
fine.
on in Texas?
But at least in Houston, Texas, you have an opportunity to meet somebody. Your girls, some of your girls go in these resorts and there's nobody there. It's off season. You got the cheap flight. Yeah, it's off season. You go there. There's nobody there. Everybody's coupled up. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? What's
They
up
want
with
to
your life?
enjoy their friends
Right.
and having
You
a
sit
good
there
time.
in the sun. You've been
Because
to the same
again, you think
businesses.
that the only fun can happen if we're smashing a guy that's down
Exactly.
there, right?
That's the primary
Always
purpose.
go
We're
where
going-
God was showing.
No,
You
if we can
smashed. That's
go
the
and
primary
relax.
purpose. You smashed. Barbie didn't. You smashed. Barbie was in a relationship when we went down there. Let me tell you. Look,
We can go and relax, enjoy our friend time.
Barbie was in love for 4 hours. You, at least you smashed. You know what I'm saying?
I did not smash.
Sure, not for hours. It was a little longer.
I was
than
trying
that.
to find him half the time.
Exactly,
I
'cause
seen him when we
he
first
rubbed
got
you.
there, and I seen him the day that we were
He
leaving.
say he loves you.
You said he loves you.
I kept going around asking for him. What was his name? I still can't remember his name. I have to go back and look at my
and then
videos.
Barbie,
Yeah, look at the videos.
Barbie,
I
while
think
y'all
this
was
was
walking
Carlos.
around, while y'all was walking around taking selfies, she was and she ran over and introduced me to the guy. As soon as she started talking, I read right through the BS. I was like, and I wasn't even mad at him. I said, "Yo, get your money and get money from this young lady right here. Go ahead, do
yeah,
what
I
you
was
do."
giving him cologne.
Exactly. Who else? Barbie?
No.
Shout out to the girls.
Shout out
trip.
to So You Mary. Hey. Naroma Roro Johnson is in the building. What's up,
Looking
Roro? Hey. Leslie Jacob just popped in. What's up, Les?
Hey,
y'all-
Leslie.
Y'all got
then-
those trips to Antigua?
And then at the
You
last
still
day,
accepting people, girl?
at the last day of the girls'
so they
trip,
must-
then y'all wanna, for some strange reason, y'all wanna hunt for penis, and it's not there. It's not there. Continue on.
no,
It's never,
honey.
unless for Senny. Senny was hunting for penis when we went to Costa Rica. The moment she got there, and that's what I love about you, Senny. You're very ambitious. Go ahead. Who's next?
Shout out to Kareem Williams. Hey, Kareem. Sure, every
Barbie
time you-
and all of them, they was acting too fly. Senny, you got down there, you got drunk, and you started hunting for penis, and I appreciate you for that.
we was having a good old time. What am I
We
acting
were.
fly?
Cindy had a good time. She went on all the excursions. She did all the stuff.
Yeah,
she upgraded her liquor. She did all of that. She was drunk the whole time and got laid. Y'all just sat there by the pool and took pictures.
That's what vacation is about.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
On your
not
girls
about going
trip.
for penis.
On your
I
girls
can get that
trip.
here anytime I feel like
Cindy,
it.
I ain't mad at you. You keep doing what you doing. Let them sit there
She
and,
said they got 40 rooms available.
There's 40 rooms available for Antigua.
So y'all get them tickets. Come on, y'all. Book it right now. Right now. Come with us right now.
Let me go get
you
a credit
haven't
card
been,
real
You
quick.
haven't been booked in a minute. Go ahead.
How you know?
Barbie, you done skipped 2 seasons already.
Well, maybe this is my season,
Right.
y'all.
This is her time.
Just
Who
saying.
knows what the men's is
Who knows
like
what
in
I was doing
Antigua?
over 2-week break, short.
What's your landscape looking like, Barbie?
My landscape is looking quite manicured.
Okay. Yeah, it's nothing going on. It's nothing going on. because they don't want to downgrade.
Mine's
and then
like a
upgrade.
wild bushfire.
You don't want to. I know.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. It's nothing.
There's a lot going on in this single.
I
though.
know. It's done.
But this summer is going to be exciting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Cindy, I'm gonna keep.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Sean, I got to
Cindy.
speak it into existence.
Nah,
Right,
Cindy,
Sean, you
Cindy.
just a Debbie Downer.
Cindy, it's not gonna happen for you. Only thing I was going out there and do what you did. Go out there and buy you some peanuts, like I always say.
Sure, you
Go
are
ahead.
such a Debbie Downer.
I'm not down to tell the truth.
Don't do that to Cindy.
Barbie refuses to downgrade one level with men. That's why she's single, and she can't upgrade because that landscape is already full. Continue. And that's the problem with women in general. It's just, you don't want to downgrade to the next guy who's a good guy, makes a regular salary that'll treat you right, and you can't upgrade because you can't get to those guys. Continue.
Shout out to
I don't know what the F I'm talking about.
You know, the Godfather soul of Tracy Ray's in the building. What's up, Tracy? Good morning. Steve Lundy just popped in. What's up, Steve?
Yo, Steve, what's
Hey,
up,
Stevie
legendary? My guy. SMD's in the building. So I would suggest Barbie Cologne, you downgrade one level.
Sean, I'm
Well, don't
quite fine.
downgrade too much because the last boyfriend you had,
I'm quite fine.
Just
Trust me.
downgrade one level to
I
a
don't
nice
have
guy.
to. I'm good.
And you'll be fine. And
No.
Senny, you just go buy penis. You'll be
I
fine.
am quite all right.
Go ahead now.
Trust me when I tell you.
You know anybody selling it?
I can't wait to Barbie post. I can't wait to Barbie post that I'm in a relationship post again. I can't wait. Go ahead.
I
We-
don't know.
We're
if
only
I'll
we're only
post
2
that.
months away from that.
It's okay, Barbie. And we'll be ready. And we'll be ready to receive it.
I'm gonna post at the
And
same
LaShawn
time.
Brown,
yeah.
I was like, LaShawn, she's in a relationship. She's like, no. I was like, oh, okay.
If she ain't gonna tell y'all.
And then Cindy, the moment we land, she was back single again. That was amazing.
Hi, show you is. Show
That was
shout
amazing.
out.
That was amazing.
Shout out to Trina Pinker. Hey, Trina.
Hey, Trina.
Shamika Love is in the building. Hey, Shamika. Good morning.
What's going on? What did you do for Mother's Day?
Right.
Put it
What
in
did you
the
guys do for
comments.
Mother's Day? Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. Danielle
Dira.
Williams is here. Good morning, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
You all right? There are no single black men out there. If you're single and a black man, just call in. Not 570-982-695. Or if anybody in the chat room knows a single man, have them call in. 570-982-695. We're here for 19 minutes. Have them call in. 570-982-695 if they're single. And then when the men are single, I know it's all optics. There's an attraction. I get it. But if they're not attracted just a little bit, they're not even going to do that. And sometimes it's like at Married at First Sight. Barbie, they pair two people that maybe they're not really attracted to each other, but they learn to love each other. And maybe, I'm not a relationship expert. 78 relationships, thrown out of 57 women houses, 3 baby mothers, married twice.
Don't call.
I'm not that guy. But what I'm saying is maybe the next guy would be, maybe the optics might be there for you. Because I know you like the big black man, the slave type. Probably like the big muscular, right, Cindy? She like the big Hulk Hogan, big black guy.
Because they can handle me, Sean.
Yeah, but maybe you might. That's what I'm saying. But maybe.
They be lift-
Yeah, but maybe.
I'm about to say,
maybe you don't.
God,
Maybe you
twirl
don't.
you is-
Maybe you don't need to be lift up no more, Barbie Cologne.
Yes.
Maybe it's got to be regular now. Okay,
Can't be boring. Can't be boring.
You might have to down. I was gonna say you gotta.
And
you gotta
like boring commit relationship.
Well, Barbie, you guys. I don't know.
Right, I'm a thick little chick.
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying? You
but
gotta be able to
Barbie-
handle all of this.
Yeah, but Barbie,
That's it.
maybe a regular
You know
size
what
guy
I'm
will presently surprise you.
Well, maybe you might be right, Sean. You might be right.
Yeah, but you don't give yourself an opportunity. You wanna
Yes, I have.
You want big arms and big
I have,
shoulders
Sean,
and big
and it
neck
just
and
did
big
not work.
ears and
And Sean, remember when you said when I was talking about a guy got to be, a certain height or whatever? I even went out with somebody who was shorter, my height.
Yeah,
it,
same
it
size.
just did.
Yeah.
It just was not cool.
Okay, well, maybe that.
She said it was not cool.
It just did. We did not mesh well.
Well, then maybe it's you. Who's
Because
that?
he thought he was God's gift to damn creation. I had to put him in his place.
Well, hopefully, Barbie, you'll find.
Okay.
You'll find love at some point. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, Beanie Green is in the building. Hey, Beanie.
Hey, girl.
Good morning. People of short stature should not think they are the bombs.com. That's what I'm going to say. But when you too little to be acting like you this big.
So it has some men that are shorter do have this grandiose personality sometimes.
They need to have a minimum
Which I mean,
personality.
no, I
Child,
mean,
bye.
it's great to have a high self-esteem and everything.
I
but
agree. You should
you
definitely
just-
have a high self-esteem, but it should not be up there with God's. That's what I'm just saying. That's all.
Sometimes it's a little, comes off a little,
Vanetta, my husband was 5'9". He was the
Overcompensating.
average height for a man in America, girl. Yeah. I'm 5'.
Yeah, my children's father, I think he's 5'10".
Yeah,
Just regular.
5'9", 5'10".
Is that regular? What's average for a man, Sean?
5'9".
5'9". Between 5'9" and 5'11",
Yeah.
6'1". And then we get into
6
six.
is not average.
6
That's
is not
tall.
average.
I-
It's like
6'1"
after
is not
6 and 6'4", that's a different.
Yeah,
situation.
that's tall.
Who else, Barb? Before we go into news?
Dawn Smith is here. What's up, Dawn? Ginger
God
Snaps is in the building. Dear, I'm telling the truth, girl. LaShawn Oliver is here. Hey, bestie boo, how are you this morning? Shout out to Lynette Net Serrano. Here go your tea, girl. Wait a minute, hold on, let me get it together. Oh, there you go, Shookfoot. Got your tea. Malika Johnson is here. Malika, are you new to the show? I think you are. Your name doesn't sound familiar, but if you are, welcome to the show. Appreciate you tuning in. Please let us know, how did you hear about the show? And share it. Call in if you will. Number at the bottom of the screen. Thank for the stars, everybody. Shout out to John Greer. Hey, John. Wendy Gonzalez is in the building. Good morning to you, Wendy. Shout out to Shayla Hall. Good morning, Shayla.
God bless.
Shout out to Miss Miko was in the building. Hey, Miss Miko. Good morning.
Hey, girl.
God bless.
Shout out to D-Lo. Good morning, D-Lo. Shout out to Nicole Harris. Good morning to you.
Didn't you come back from these trips and you put these salims up about how Jesus loves you and all that?
I say it all the time. Well,
Y'all come back from
trip.
some trips and
For
Jesus
that.
loves you and there's a whole new perspective on like knock it off. Okay.
Shout out to
Y'all search the internet to find the right post. How genuine is that? Wow, that's very organic. Okay. And then when you find the right post that's suited for your mood, then you post it. Knock it off. Be more.
Lakeisha Berglund is in the building.
Be more
What's up,
original than that.
Lakeisha? $20 Tricky is here. What's up, Tricky? Good morning.
Just said you had a great freaking time.
Right. So you can't post about Jesus?
Yeah, they always post Jesus when they come back.
What's the good thing? I post about him before I go. Okay. Shout out to Anisha Higgs. Hey, girl. Hey, good morning to you. Who else we have in the building? Lindsay Blair is here. Hey, Lindsay. Good morning to you.
And fellas, if you're in a relationship and if your lady's in a relationship and your lady goes out for the trip to the Caribbean, don't be an a-hole about it. If she's going with her girlfriends, support that decision. When she comes into the crib and go, hey, me and all the others are going to, plan a trip to go away. You support that and you try to the best of your ability to help finance that. So if the trip is, if my wife hit me up, it's $1,000. Well, honey, here we go, $400. I don't know. Just have a good time. Or if you're blessed to pay for the trip for her, so she can go down there with her girlfriends and have a good time, and you will reap the benefits of that, you dummies. But you resist because of your insecurities from your life when you was 4 years old, when somebody smacked you and took your bike. And you had these control issues when your woman, I'm not a relationship expert, but if your women go out on a girl's trip for the weekend or for a week, you give it to Jesus, you support her, and you help finance that. Continue.
Princess Cox just popped in. Princess, you're late. Where were you?
Right.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey. Shout out to Sabrina Laura, who just popped in. And happy Mother's Day to you as well. Shanna J Music is here. Hey, girl. Hey. Marlon Woods is in the building. What's up, Marlon?
God bless.
Shout out to Trisha Diamond Womack. What's up, girl? The terrible Lee Scott is in the building. What's up, Lee? Give our little niecey Pooh a hug.
Lee, when it's time for April to go somewhere with her girlfriends, because Lord knows she might need a trip dealing with you.
Right.
And this is your uncle talking. You support that, my friend. Don't act up. And give us some money to pay for the trip.
Right.
And if you're blessed to pay for it, pay for it. When your lady go out with her girls on a trip out, or a women's trip out. And fellas, you reap the benefits of that. You don't drive your lady to the airport and you're arguing when she's going on a trip with her girl. No, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't even be in a relationship. Continue.
Shout out to Lydia George. Hey, Lydia.
Hey,
Good
girl.
morning.
Yes.
TT Myers is in the building. Hello, TT Myers.
With your insecure ass.
Not insecure ass.
That's what it is.
TT, are you new to the show? I believe you are.
Not only that, then your woman misses you. You miss her. The anticipation of the arrival
Right.
back home is going to be incredible. She's going to have a loving sense of being with you, dummies. She's going to bring you back a gift, and she's going to come back with all the vagina you want.
And then when it's time for you to go on your guys trip, she won't say nothing.
Thank you, Barbie Cologne. Who else?
Right. Shaheed Johnson is here. What's up, Shaheed? Good morning to you.
That's my guy.
A shout out to Sean. You all right over there? You took the shoes off. You good? You feet hurting? Derek Evans is in the building. What's up, Derek? Good morning.
Shaheed Johnson. Shaheed wrote a song for us back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
It went too many rainy nights and all those silly fights. We had to get away. Too rough. This hip hop life was not for us. Continue. Shaheed know what I'm talking about. We used to rock in the street. We came here to party.
Stay a comedian. You're not a singer.
Right, Sha? Put a number in chat room. Remember, Shaheed wrote almost half-hour routines. Remember that one, Sha?
Okay.
Continue.
Shout out to Younger Nut. What's up, Younger Nut? DJ Younger Nut in the building. Yvonne Douglas Bodie is here. Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. All right.
Right, last two. D Lion is in the building. Daryl Lion is here. What's up, Darren? Erica Negron. What's up, Nisi Pooh? How's the babies doing? Those are all the names that I've seen today. If you want to get shouted out when you come on in the room, say hello so we can see you're in there and you can get shouted out too.
Thank you, Barbie. Don't worry about that, Senny. We're going to go right to the front page news. We're going to get into that. Shy, remember that? Too many rainy nights.
Silly just popped in. What's up, Amir?
And all those silly fights. Shy, you there? Had to get away.
Probably at work.
Too rough. This hip-hop life was not for us. We used to crush the streets. Go ahead, Senny. What you got?
Yes.
Shy, you remember that?
No,
Yo,
not.
Shy, you remember when we used to
No,
rock
he
in these
doesn't.
streets?
No.
Yo, Shy, hit me up.
I don't think he remember that part.
He's in that chat room.
I don't even
know if
think
he's still
so.
here or not. I
Yo,
think
we
he
used to
left.
do that.
He left. He said, man,
No,
I
not
gotta go to
you
work.
yelling at the wall to your friends.
Right.
Rap routines.
Your friends don't want to say they did anything with you because you always bringing up crack. Whenever Sean
They're like, nah.
whenever Sean talk about the old days, it's like, remember the cocaine? No,
Cocaine days?
they don't want to remember that part. They're all upstanding members of society. Sean's like, yo, bro, remember the cocaine?
They
Wait
go
a
like,
minute.
sure,
They're
shut up.
What you got, Senny?
They're like, Sean, my kids are listening.
Right.
Your kids are listening? Oh, my fault.
No,
Oh.
that's what they saying to you. Like, sure, my kids listening. People. The
They haven't.
people.
Well,
They
if
haven't
Shaheed
told their
kids-
kids about that.
Well, if Shaheed kids are listening, your father did cocaine. Go ahead. Let's get that out the way right now. Too many rainy nights and all those silly fights. Come on, Sha.
Oh, goodness. He about to have some rainy nights now, Sean, because you bringing up old stuff.
I know people are glad Sean stopped drinking.
Right. 'Cause
I know they glad Sean stopped drinking.
Sean a mess.
Keeping it up in the news, there is. Actually, let me do this story before the other one. Sorry, y'all. Sean just be putting me on the spot sometimes, and y'all know I have stories all over the place. A Florida woman is charged with child abuse after whooping someone else's child with a belt. I don't know, Barbie. You might be for this one.
Let me see what you talking about, girl. Go ahead. Let me get my list of these together.
A woman allegedly beat someone else's child at a Florida city school, and according to police, is now being charged with child abuse without causing great bodily harm, educational interference, and trespassing a school safety zone. Katie Ann Sewell, 33, attacked a student with a belt at Bethel Seventh-day Adventist private school due to the victim retaliating towards Sewell's bully son. So apparently the ladies with the belt, her son was bullying
Was the
somebody.
bully. Okay.
The mother of the 13-year-old child lashed out with the belt, said her son was being bullied by Sewell's son and was only to blame for defending himself. He called and said someone was bullying him, fat shaming him, and he picked up the child and dropped the child back down on his feet.
Oh.
Sewell was taken into custody Saturday morning after not being found at home or work since the assault was caught on video. She says she is pressing charges against Sewell, whom she personally knew, as her son suffers from seizures and the assault could have potentially been life-threatening. My son could have went into a seizure and died. Anything. You're just hitting him across the head, she said. The lady says her son got a busted lip after the incident. The son was granted a restraining order against the belt-wielding mom since the Thursday report. She is also demanding answers from school officials as to how Sewell was able to come on campus during school hours, beat her son, and walk out. How did this lady get this far?
Okay.
Was able to hit my child multiple times, and you saw it wasn't broken up. She walked out calmly, said the woman. My child wasn't safe. My son was bullied by her son and then bullied by the mom. The mom faces a $6,000 bond for the charges. So did she get bonded out? Is she still in jail?
Right. Okay, so the mother who went to the school with the belt, her son was being bullied by the other kid who she whooped.
No,
No.
the kid that she whooped, right, supposedly was getting bullied by her son. So it's like a he's
Right.
he say.
Right. So she took it upon
but-
herself to beat the other kid's ass.
Yeah, she's a black mom.
I
And
knew she was black when you said whooped him with the belt. I said, oh, that is a black mama.
now,
Why you took the belt in there, lady?
Because-
Let me see if there's a
Old
video.
that was our weapon of choice when we
Back
were
in the
kids.
day, right.
Now, back in the day, my uncle kicked my ass. We used to live next. My uncle used to live next door to me, Barbi. If I did something stupid, my uncle kicked my ass. Right, and then told my mother I kicked his ass. And then the lady downstairs on the 4th floor, she kicked my ass too if I did something wrong.
Right.
And then they went upstairs, and my mother would be like, "Thank you." You know, you keep
Back
an eye
in the
because back
day,
in
it
the
was
day,
a
everybody
village.
kept an eye
It was
on
a
each
village
other, and
back
it
in
was
the
just
day.
Shawn did this, and everybody told on each other, and everybody got checked.
Right.
And one time, my uncle kicked my ass and told my father. My father kicked my ass again.
Again, that's how it happened.
And
back in the day.
and that's how we brought up. Now today, though, Barbi Cologne different.
It's different today.
You know, you can't you could yell at your child and they could take you to court.
It's crazy.
And if you hit your child, you could give them a child. And they are laws to protect children. They're supposed to be there. But those days are over, Barbi Cologne. You can't hit nobody else's kids.
No.
That's almost deadly force. You can't hit nobody's kid. You go back and you report.
Yeah.
You report to the parent, and then if something else, you got to do that first initial report. Then the next time, then everything is justified. But you can't go around hitting kids. You can't do it.
But they both bullies. How your son bullying somebody and you want to go? No, he probably got what he deserved. He bullying some daggone body. He shouldn't be bullying people. That's ridiculous.
So Barbi, if somebody, and I actually Senny next, and then we're gonna get out of here. Barbi Cologne, if your son was doing something bad as a kid, and you do it, and the neighbor kicked your son's ass, and came back and told you, you have a problem with that?
The neighbor? How close are me and this neighbor?
No, not close at all.
Well, if we're not close at all, then I'm going to have a problem
okay,
with that.
so-
But if
so
we
it's
cool
close.
and she checked my kid, I ain't got a problem with that.
Senny, somebody hit your kid. That y'all cool. Let me
I
answer
still
that.
believe it
Let me-
takes a
let-
village to raise
let me-
a child.
let me answer that question.
Especially
Yeah,
nowadays.
like I mean,
Especially
but
nowadays.
the question here was her son bullying him?
Yeah.
But if my friend whooped my child with a
Yeah.
belt,
Yeah.
I would be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, me too. At this time where I live, I don't care
No,
who it is.
There's nothing that you don't need to
I
do
don't
that because I don't
care.
even do that.
Yeah, I don't. Like, if I'm not whooping my child with a belt
No, you're going to do what I
or
do.
whatever,
I don't whoop them. They
or,
know.
or
but
whatever, you're not
if
gonna
you
whoop.
check 'em like
You're
this,
not.
you know behind those-
You're not
no.
gonna whoop my child and then come back and say I whooped your child. You're not gonna do that. Not today.
Maybe that's how they got that. That's free.
Maybe
You
not
could-
today. Put it on one chat room if you co-signing that. Not today. We're not doing that. And did she get arrested for it?
Yeah.
$6,000 bond.
Yeah, that's what she get. So you just keep your hands off
Yeah.
of people's child. You didn't hit anyone.
But yeah, but also, it also comes down to the school. How is
How
this
did-
woman able to come in
Right.
and attack a child, essentially?
How did she get paid? Where's security?
What is going on with these schools? Remember, I gave another story about a woman who was trying to point out the.
Oh yeah, she
the-
dressed up as a
She
student.
dressed up as a student and
Yes.
went through the whole day.
Yep, and they
until
didn't even
cla-
realize. to the end of the day that she was not a student.
I mean, when I go to my kid's school, I gotta get buzzed in. I gotta go right to the office. There's a security
Exactly.
guard. I gotta show my ID.
Mm-hmm,
So what type of schools are these?
Hey.
They don't even, and the buzzer has like a camera. There's a little volunteer lady. You gotta
Right.
sign in.
Exactly.
Like, what types of schools are these where
Right.
people just walking through? I don't know.
No, I get you. All right, so we'll leave it like that. Thank you so much, guys. This is our first show back. We appreciate you so much. I hope you put number one chat room if you had a good time. Put a number two if you didn't. So we are back. Thank God. Let's clap, guys.
Yes.
Senny, Barbi, it's good to see you guys. We see you guys tomorrow. We are out of here. Let's go. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here. Yeah, bye. Goodbye.
Yo, this teacher, I swear to God, he has a problem with everything. Like, bro, like, there's